It's time now for Cody High School Basketball on 103.3 The Range. Coming up, it's the Build Up to Tip-off Pregame Show, presented by Cody Ace Hardware. You'll hear about today's matchups, updates about Cody High School athletics and around the state, and pregame interviews with both head coaches. Tip-off is moments away for Cody High School Basketball. Now, sending you out to the court for today's games, here's the voice of the Bronx and Phillies, it's Wyatt Barichka.
And a good Friday evening now to you, live from Schweitzer Gymnasium on the campus of Cody High School. It is Friday for this contest between the Cody Phillies and the Lady Warriors from Worland. Wyatt Barichka with you live on 103.3 The Range, also online, video coverage and radio at myheartmountainradio.com. This is your Build Up to Tip-off Pregame Show. It's presented by Cody Ace Hardware. It's your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. Make sure you visit them at the Beck Lake Plaza in Cody. Well, for the Cody Phillies, they're going to look to stay undefeated in conference play, while Worland is going to seek their first conference win of the season as well. Cody looking to go 2-0 at home, as well as they got their first home games of the season last week on Saturday, where they would defeat Lander in a in a victory over the Lady Tigers of Lander, and that one really got away from Lander in the beginning. The Cody Phillies would just run it to Lander. They would score 24 points in the first quarter, hold Lander to 2, and they would end up winning 58-25. That halftime score was 42-10. So the Cody Phillies, again, continuing their impressive win streak right now. And it's also just Cody Phillies, they're just doing everything they can. They are without Macy Ball tonight again, so we'll see how she does as the season progresses. But no official word on the status or length of being out for a period of time is Macy Ball. But again, Maddie Boudry has stepped in that starting lineup the last two games for the Cody Phillies, and she was actually our State Farm agent player of the game in last going. For the Cody Phillies, they come into this one, they are 10-3 on the season. They were, at one point, they lost 2 or 3 in a row. That featured their one and only loss in state to Douglas, while the Cody Phillies, getting a big win in the Denver tournament. They lost 2 in Denver, and then they would go on to start winning a bunch of games. I'm trying to get the accurate numbers here. I believe they've won their last 5 games on the season so far, and we got a couple of issues with our stat sheet, so I'm trying to make sure I get the right information for you guys here. And again, Worland looking just to get some consistency, looking to get some wins on the season. They're 1-10 coming into this contest. They fell to level yesterday, 45-18. So fell level last Thursday, 45-18, and lost to Powell 46-27 the last Friday. So this is their first game of the week. And again, Cody 10-3 on the season, went 2-0 last week, and they defeated Lander in their last contest 58-25. They would defeat Powell on last Thursday, with a final of 50-37. The Cody Phillies ranked 3rd in the Wild Prep Coaches in Media Basketball poll. The Lady Wranglers of Pinedale ranked number 1, while the Lady Bearcats sit at number 2. The West has 3 ranked teams here as you're watching the JV game right now on your video stream. If you're watching on the video, as we got a whistle and we're going to get some free throws coming up, they're leading 44-26 are the Phillies with 46 seconds left to go. We do have quite a few things coming up on our Build Up the Tip-off Pregame Show presented by Cody Ace Hardware. We got our look at the Cody rundown, what's happening in Cody athletics, as well as our pregame interview with head coach Chris Wagner. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll look at more of these two teams and the history as well, as this is Cody Phillies basketball live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. We are back in just 60 seconds.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
We continue our build-up to Tip-off Pregame Show presented by Cody Ace Hardware. Now back to Wyatt Barishka.
We continue our build-up to Tip-off Pregame Show. It's presented by Cody Ace Hardware, your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. Make sure you visit them at the Beck Lake Plaza. Let's take a quick look. I mentioned how these two teams are coming in, but let's take a quick look at those standings as the Cody Phillies JV team getting a 44-27 victory. You look at the standings right now, Pinedale, who is the number one ranked team, actually sits second in the 3A West girls standings. Cody is 3-0, Pinedale 2-0 as well. Worland right now sitting at the bottom, or second to last, in the standings right now, 1-10 on the season and 0-2 record as well. Those are your look at your standings. Again, rankings as well, courtesy of WyoPreps.com, coaches and media. The standings, courtesy of WyoPreps.com. For these two teams, heading into this one, Cody leads Worland in the series since 2007, according to Max Preps. 18 wins, just 17 losses. Cody has won the last 7 and 8 out of the last 9 on the year. Cody's last win would come just last year, January 4th, when they won 74-28. You have to go all the way back to 2018, where Worland would win their last contest, winning 43-39 on March 9th, 2018. Worland has the longest win streak since 2007, where they sit with 9 wins during that time between 2007 to now as well. That is your look on the history between these two teams, as we're going to take another 60-second timeout. When we come back, we are going to have our Cody rundown. Actually, let's make it a 30-second timeout. So when we come back, we're going to have our Cody rundown and look at what's happening around the athletics here at Cody High School. So we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cody High School Basketball live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
Our Cody rundown begins in Nordic ski, where it was the first time that all skiers competed at the varsity level. Luke Schatz talks about his first race in the varsity level this season.
I thought it went pretty well. First day on Friday, there was sprint races, and that went okay, I guess. But Saturday went quite well. I was the second best Cody racer. Quite a long race, though, for my first varsity classic race, so I'm getting used to it now and I'm quite enjoying it.
Nordic skiing will have the weekend off before resuming action in Casper next week. Cody Swimming had their senior night this past Tuesday as the Bronx challenged Powell in a duel and would come out with a win. Isaac Wood, a senior for the Cody Bronx swimming team, reflected on the meet and his time with CHS Swimming.
Having this senior night, going into it knowing we were going to beat Powell was really awesome overall, but it was honestly kind of heartbreaking at the end because it kind of hit me after we finished the walk that this would be my last year doing swimming, and after 10 years it kind of hit hard. I think this year our senior roster is a lot more unique than I've ever seen because it's split 50-50. On one half you have 4 guys, myself included, that have done this for so long. We've grown up together and done this all throughout our entire lives. And then you have another half of group of people that were so inspired by us and what we'd been talking about that they wanted to join us. So it's really nice to have them come in and enjoy the sport as much as we have for the past couple of years.
Cody Swimming is heading east to Buffalo today before they compete in Gillette on Saturday. Alpine Ski will host their first and only home meet of the season. While it's in Red Lodge, it's a good viewing experience for the event. Head coach Taylor Henson talks about the home race.
Yeah, well, I'm actually a little bit in uncharted territory here. Our normal run isn't going to be ready just because of the snow depth at Red Lodge Mountain. And so we're going to be on Turnpike where we train, but that's going to be our race run. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 slalom races. So we will race on Friday. We'll race another slalom on Saturday, and we'll make up the GS race at a later time in Pinedale. But so it's going to be new. And, one thing I always say about Wyoming skiing is we're very flexible, right? Because we're always at the mercy of the weather and the resorts in which we participate. So it'll be exciting. We'll start at 10 o'clock on Friday, again, 10 o'clock on Saturday. The cool part about it being on this new run on Turnpike is it's going to be more spectator friendly. The run itself is pretty easy if somebody is more timid on skis and wants to come and watch. So I'm excited just to get people up there and supporting kids.
Noah Ross, a sophomore for Cody, talks about being home after a lot of traveling to start the year.
It's very exciting, and it's a lot of work, but it always is, so it's nothing new, and we're ready to do it. We're ready to have fun with it.
Cody will have one more day of races beginning roughly at 10 a.m. Ronthon is the biggest wrestling tournament that takes place around the state of Wyoming during the regular season. In total, 43 teams will be participating. Friday is the second day of the Ronthon, the last day for the girls. Head coach Trev Wood talks more about the Ronthon and how it's a good opportunity for his wrestlers.
Yeah, this is where we put just our main varsity dudes in the varsity tournament, and then most of the younger kids go to the JV tournament. And that's a tough tournament in itself because there'll be some huge brackets for those young kids. But yeah, we're just looking to be consistent and compete well. And we're going to be seeing most of the 3A, most of the 4A teams throughout the state. So got to be on our A game to score, to place high here.
Cinch Dalton, a junior, has done well this season for Cody and now wants to have a good showing at Ronthon.
My experience at Ronthon, I haven't ever placed, but it's been really good. My freshman year, I did JV and I got third in there. And sophomore year, I wrestled up there and I did pretty good. It was just a tough tournament, but it was good to wrestle some of the kids that were way better than me because I could learn from it and get better. And coming into this year, it's just going to be a mindset of just how bad do I want it. I'm hoping to be able to place this year for once.
The girls' tournament will conclude today, and the full
wrestlers.
tournament will conclude tomorrow. Maddox Ball has recently signed to Carroll College in Helena, Montana for football. Ball talks about what led him to sign with the Fighting Saints.
Well, yeah, like I said, they're all very similar, and they're all very likable programs, but I don't know, Helena, it's close. It's only about 4 hours away. It's very similar to what we do here at Cody High School with culture-wise. I love the coaches. Helena's a really cool place. I feel like it's very similar to Cody, and it's got all the things I like to do outdoors and stuff. So, yeah, just all felt right.
Congratulations to Maddox on his commitment in signing at Carroll College. You can check out the full interviews on our Facebook page, The Range 103.3. When we return from the break, we'll talk with head coach Chris Wagner. This is Cody High School Basketball on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain broadcasting station. When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
It's time now for our pregame interview. Sending it back to the court with Wyatt Barichka with head coach Chris Wagner.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, I'm here with head coach Chris Wagner. And coach, kind of a similar result of what happened the first time you guys took on Leonard. Just what about you guys just gets going in a particular quarter? I mean, this time it was the first quarter, you just kind of blew away with it. Just what was kind of the thing that set you guys up for that success?
Yeah, like you said, it was the second quarter down at their place. First quarter just came right out on just the press. The girls were just, you could just tell they were just fired up. They were sprinting everywhere. There's one that sticks out in my mind. Sophia came all the way from the backcourt, stole one 15 feet from the basket still and dumped it off to, I think it was Ellie or somebody on the other side. But just, came out, and then it was just one of those games. We were 3 of 3 from 3 that quarter, made all 6 layups, and then hit all 3 free throws. Just didn't miss a shot. It's just, the planets aligned for that one. It was fun. It was cool to see them just get out and just get really stoked about that.
Well, and it was also your guys' first home game of the season as well. Just what was the atmosphere like? You had the band come here on a Saturday. Pretty good crowd for Saturday as we're seeing chairs getting knocked everywhere.
Saturdays are usually a little drop-off. You don't get as much as the students, so that was kind of unfortunate for the first home game, but it's whatever. We're not going to complain about that. Our community shows up really well. Great support all the way through. So, yeah, and, anytime the band's filling up the arena here, it's a pretty cool environment. And we had that game with them over in Levels, luckily, so kind of got us used to playing in front of them a little bit. There's all those little intangibles that sometimes you just don't even think about, and getting that experience playing in front of them, it provides a different feel. So getting them at home was awesome.
Yeah, and again, for the community folks, there's only 4 left, so make sure you guys get down to the gym. Coach, this week I was swinging by Tuesday and realized you guys didn't have practice. How important is it just to make sure rest and, just making sure focus is there as the season kind of really starts to digress?
Yeah. I always feel like this late January, early February works out to be a good time for that. We'll get, next week with more of our cross quad type games, I guess, with Lyman and Mountain View. So important games nonetheless, but still a good moment in the calendar to give the girls a day off. They're still pretty new into their semester schedule, so allowing them to kind of get back and focus on that, or just another day of recovery is always good. So you could tell, I think it paid off. We had a great practice today. Just girls were playing hard all the way through, and we gave them some tough situations, and they didn't drop off one bit. So good energy all the way through.
They still have it after practice, Coach. I don't know.
Yeah,
they went hard. No, I'm kidding. But let's talk about Worland, Coach. Just a team that's just struggling this year. The teams have some of those seasons. So just kind of what's going to be your approach to this one, knowing kind of a little bit who they are and kind of how you're going to approach this game?
Yeah, we just want to go in and be efficient. We kind of talked about this, there might be opportunities to, for some players to attack a little bit more. Maybe some players we're looking for that maybe pass up some shots. Like this could be an opportunity to maybe go in and get a feel for doing that in a game setting. But yeah, efficiency to me is are we finding quality looks, or are we moving the ball, maybe passing up an okay shot for something that's going to lead to something greater. So that's kind of the stuff I'm looking for.
And, if there's an opportunity for, some of these, sophomores, juniors, and freshmen who haven't seen a lot of varsity minutes, is this going to be one of those opportunities that they can have on the court this upcoming Friday?
Yeah, we'll see. We won't predict that and put ourselves in that situation. But, that always, if we have the opportunity to, we'll see if we can do it. And it's always, nice to do that in front of a home crowd, let them kind of get a feel for playing in front of their, parents and families too.
Perfect, Coach. Anything I left out? Is there anything you want to add?
No. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right.
Right. It feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
This is Cody Phillies basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain broadcasting station. It is already loud. You can hear the band through the headset. Again, big shout out to them as well. Got about just 38 seconds here when the national anthem is about to go. We will be radio silent for a moment for the national anthem. We'll be able to hear it on the radio side of things, but we will not be talking during the national anthem. Let's take a quick look at how these two teams are coming in statistically on paper entering this one. The opposing team and the Lady Warriors under head coach Mark Mortimer. He's been here for a couple of seasons now. He's actually been here for quite a few seasons. This is his fourth year taking the role, and he's been coaching He's coached for 13 years as the Lady Warriors head coach before his 4-year stint. So again, this is his fourth year after a while as well, and we should get a national anthem in just a moment. They average about 29 points per game on the season, surrendering 45. For the Phillies, they score roughly 57 points and surrender 36 on the season. And the announcements are coming here in just a moment. For the Lady Warriors, shooting from the arc, they are 13% on the season. Opposing teams shoot 14%. And for inside the arc, Worland 35%. Opposing teams 37%. At the line on the season, Worland 45%. And Cody, our opposing teams 56%. We'll resume those statistics in just a moment. So we'll get the national anthem, and we'll be radio silent for just a moment. National anthem being sung there as we get set for the Cody Phillies and the Lady Warriors here at Cody High School Schweitzer Gymnasium. Second game out of 5 that will be played here from Cody High School. Again, this has been your pregame show. It's been built by Cody Ace Hardware, your local home and lawn gardening care store. Big thanks to Cody Ace Hardware for building us up to tip-off. We'll have the starting lineups here in just a moment. Here in just a moment as I'm trying to direct camera work here for somebody, but a big thanks to everybody who makes this all possible. McKenna back in the studio for making us on the airwaves. We are live right on 103.3 The Range, as well as online at myheartmountainradio.com for the audio or video stream, whichever you prefer to choose today. Taking a quick look, again, we'll finish some of those statistics in just a moment as they're going through the WHSAA presentation stuff before today's contest. The turnovers, we'll take a look for Cody. They only give the ball up 16 turnovers per contest. They have opposing teams do 22 turnovers per contest. Worland at 25, and opposing teams turn it over roughly 19 times per contest. For the rebounding, the Lady Warriors get out-rated by 4, 31-27. Cody out-rebounds opponents 32-19, or 20 if you round up. Let's take a look at your starting lineups here on this Friday for the Lady Warriors. We'll start with him again under head coach Mark Mortimer in his 4th season with the Lady Warriors. It will start like this. Number 1, Maddie Robinson. She'll be followed by number 3, Madeline Glanz. It's number 22, Kiera Wolfenden. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Number 25 is Mackenzie Ray. We're going to get the other starter here in just a moment. It's number 2, Anna Richardson, as they did have an injury to their roster. And I believe it's Navarro who was supposed to start, but again, she is out of the contest for Worland. So both teams missing out on the starter. Normally, again, it will be Macy Ball who is out of the contest for the Phillies today. For the Cody Phillies starting lineup, it looks like this. It's number 0, the junior Ellie Dallas. She'll be followed by Maddie Boudry, the junior, number 5. It's the lone senior of the Cody Phillies squad, number 15, Sofia Radakovic. After her, it is number 21, the sophomore, Grace Hayes. And to round up the starting 5, it is junior Sydney Simone. Head coach Chris Wagner in his 6th season with the Cody Phillies. Worland going to be in their road blacks, orange numbers and letters trimmed in gray. The Phillies in their home whites, blue numbers, blue letters. Cody on their jerseys trimmed in that gold. Worland has Worland on their jerseys as well. Again, a big thanks to Cody Ace Hardware, other sponsors including State Farm agent Gentel. It's like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And your scoreboard tonight on that video stream is brought to you by Pinnacle Bake, the way baking should be. And again, this band is just loud here. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're like, can you turn the volume down? I can't. That tells you a lot about what is going on right now. We're only going to go from left to right, Cody right to left. It will be Radakovic in the center circle. She'll take on Anna Richardson. Wait for the last moments. Whistle has blown. It is tipped and controlled by the Lady Warriors. We are underway here from Schweitzer Gymnasium. Worland first opportunity with the basketball. Robertson left side. We'll give it up now to Richardson. Richardson in the arc. We'll get a quick whistle and it's going to be a double dribble on Worland. So first turnover of the contest after the first possession. Again, Cody looking to go to 4-0 in conference play. They are one of 2 undefeated teams left in the 3A West. Long pass to Simone from Hayes. 3 is up. 3 is good. And how the game started on Saturday will start the same way. It's a 3 from Sydney Simone, who gets the steal over to Talent. Left side, puts up the shot. Can't get that layup to go. Second chance for Hayes. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws. So quickly, Cody getting after it on both sides of the basketball. We'll see who the foul is on. It is against Worland. They'll give it off to Madeline Glanz. She'll pick up the first foul. Hayes makes the first free throw, and it's a quick 4-0 lead for the Phillies on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. First quarter action here from Schweitzer Gymnasium as Hayes goes 2 for 2 from the line. It's a quick 5-0 lead. Cody advantage. Ray will inbound it to Waffenden. Back to Ray. Here's a give now to Glantz. Trying to get it over the timeline. There's the throw out of bounds. It will be last touched by Talich, and it will stay with Worland. Basically just in front of the Cody bench near that scorer's table. Robertson will trigger it in for Worland. It's Glantz. Right side outside. Talich matched up there defensively as Cody runs man-to-man. There's a almost travel. Ray, though, is going to get the pass, fire a three. It's off the mark. Hayes quickly over to Boudry, who's looking for Simone too far on the pass. And Cody will turn it over for their first unofficial turnover of the contest. I like the idea, just a little too much on the pass from Boudry there. Simone trying to create the save, and Hayes will pick up a foul after trying to swipe the ball away a couple of times there. Something Cody is going to have to watch as well is the fouling. They're aggressive team. You like to see that sometimes. They might get a little too aggressive trying to steal the basketball as Hayes is going to try to save it running into the scorer's table. It will stay with Worland. They'll just basically inbound it. Same spot, different side. It'll be Robertson to trigger it in for Worland. Again, going left to right. Cody right to left in the first half. Glantz knocks into Richardson. Phillies pick it up. Boudry will try to lay it up and in. Can't get that one. Hayes will clean up the board and will get the layup to go. So it is 7-0 now. Cody advantage. Cody bringing the full court pressure early on. Waffenden looks, gives it off to Ray at the logo. There's a give attempt there to Glantz, and Worland will turn it over. He goes right back to the Phillies. Getting similar start as well. Cody didn't let Landers score until late in that first quarter to get their first bucket. Right now they are holding Worland scoreless to start the first quarter. Swing it all the way over to Boudry. Left corner three will hit the right iron. Fight for the rebound will be Hayes. Jones averages a triple-double with steals. Not assists with steals, if that tells you anything. Shots no good for Cody. It's back to Worland. Ooh, I officially don't have a shot attempt. They actually did take a three a while ago from Ray. Here's Glantz, drives in right side, puts up shot off the glass and in. And Worland will break the goose egg off the scoreboard, and it's 7-2 advantage for Cody. Back to Hayes over the midcourt logo. We'll zip it over to Simone left corner. Back to Hayes. She'll fire three. That one's up. That one's good as well. Hayes with a quick 7. Makes the lead at 8. Cody again, they're just bringing the full court pressure as much as they can. Cody's won the last 7. Looking to make it 8 in a row. And we'll get a 10-second call. That's a turnover for Worland, and the Cody Phillies create the 4th turnover of the night for Worland. Appreciate you tuning in, however you may be tuning in on the radio waves on 103.3 FM, or if you're watching that video stream online at myheartmountainradio.com. Hayes over to Talich. Long pass to Simone. She'll take one dribble for 3. It's good. Cindy Simone with a quick 6. It's 13-2 Cody. 4:43 left to play first quarter. Waffenden does get it over the timeline. Now it's Glantz who will drive in left side, get it over to Richardson for 3. That's in and out. Ray with the rebound. Talich almost takes it away, but Robertson comes up with it. Inside Ray. Long pass over. It's caught by Richardson. Right corner. Simone trying to look for somebody to create the trap, but Boudry will commit the foul before the turnover. Boudry picks up her first personal. It is the team's second. Agada and Moss check in with Boudry and Radakovic checking out. World's going to see number 23, Shea Whitlock, check in. No other substitutions for the Lady Warriors. Robertson will inbound to Glantz at the top. Talich matched up there defensively. There's the inside pass. It was given to Ray, but Moss will pick up her first. Immediately comes in and picks up a foul. 13 foul for the Phillies. 4:14 left to play. Robertson again will trigger it in, gives it off to Whitlock, and it's going to be out of bounds. 4:11 left to play, first quarter. Hayes over the midcourt line. She'll make her way to the right side. There's a swing to Moss, down to Simone. Talich, left corner. She'll drive in from the left side, pull it up near the paint. It's good. Ellie Talich with her first score. That's the third Philly to score tonight. And again, the pressure is being brought. And that's almost a turnover nowadays for Worland, and Cody creates turnover number 5. They're just getting easy turnovers for Worland. They haven't really relieved themselves of the full court pressure. They've been going as fast as they can to start. Talich will trigger it into Hayes at the top. Looking to cross over left side. Give up now to Moss. Moss will look to lob it over to Talich. Saves it to Simone, right side. Simone on the right corner. Back to Talich. There's a swing to Moss. Feeds it inside to Agadan. Now to Hayes. Left corner 3 is up. It's going to be too much as it goes to the other side. And rebound will go to Robertson. And we're going to get a jump ball courtesy of Reagan Moss, who creates the jump ball. And Cody gets the arrow and the basketball. Maddie Boudry will check back in for Simone. Talich will inbound it from the baseline with 3:22 left to play, first quarter. Talich was looking for Hayes. It's going to go into the backcourt, and we'll have, all they're going to say was tipped, so no backcourt violation for Cody. Hayes, though, gets it off to Talich. Right corner, drives baseline. Talich looks to kick out, and they're going to say Talich will step out of bounds. And turnover for Cody, just the second on the night. Cody again going to bring that full court pressure. It's Glanz. Hayes comes in trying to create the jump ball. That's the case. And Worland will get it. Cody's going to get the arrow back in just a moment with 3:06 left to play. And we'll get a timeout taken by Worland. So they'll take their first of 5 as they're right now trailing 15-2 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30 as Cody Phillies lead this one 15-2. First quarter action right here on 103.3 The Range. We're back in 30 seconds.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
You're tuned into Cody High School Basketball, live on 103.3 The Range.
Cody on a quick 15-2 run to start this contest with 3:06 left to play. Cody 15, Worland 2 on the Pinnacle Bay scoreboard. Worland took their first time out. They're down to 4. And it's going to be Worland basketball. Cody bringing that full court pressure, and it'll be out of bounds. And a Worland turnover again, as they were trying to go to the other side with the basketball. Worland turnover number 6 on the night. If you're watching live, feel free to chime in on that YouTube chat. Let us know where you're watching from or who you're rooting for. Talich, though, is going to fire 3 from deep. It's going to be left short off the front iron, and Glanz looked like the basketball hit the face, but either way, she gets up quickly, and Worland has a chance to get another bucket. We'll get a foul, though, as they were passing inside for Whitlock. And it's going to be Moss picking up her second personal foul. Be the team's 4th, so next foul puts Worland in the bonus. Moss will check out. Simone is back in. In for Worland is Kinley Hoffman. And also Sofia Radakovic back in for the Phillies. Robertson will trigger it in from the baseline. Inbound will go to Waffenden. And it's going to be a traveling call, and Worland will give the basketball right back to Cody. Lead is 13, biggest lead of the contest up to this point with 2:32 left to play. First quarter, back to Hayes and the Phillies. Hayes will be at the top, looks to the left side, gives it off to Simone. One dribble back to Hayes. Hayes crosses over, attacks the left side, goes inside of Radakovic. Now it's Boudry, back to Hayes. Fire three from the left side, it's good. Hayes with 10. And it's now 18-2, 2:05 left to play. And we'll get another foul, and Worland will hit the bonus. After the foul by Agada. Evelyn Agada with her first personal, team's fifth. Worland just with one team foul so far. And right now, Whitlock is going to be the one who will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Let's break a little bit of a scoring drought after their first bucket. It will stay the same after the first missed free throw. One more opportunity as Ellie Talich is back in. Hayes will check out. 2:02 left to play. First quarter. Final free throw here from Whitlock, looking to go 1 of 2, and that's the case. It's it. Takes a hard bounce off the back iron, but drops in. Get a substitution here for Worland. Back in is Anna Richardson. The Phillies have Boudry, Radakovic, Simone, Agada, and Talich. The 5 in for the Phillies. Talich gets it, goes in the arc. It's back out to Simone. Boudry back to Simone. Worland showing a little bit of zone right now. There's a pass to Talich, kicked out Boudry, swing it over to Simone. She'll fire another 3. That one hits the right iron, back to Radakovic. It's a rebound for the Phillies. Second chance for Cody. Talich, though, looking to capitalize. She does. Ellie Talich with 5. It's 21-3, Cody. First quarter. Back to the Lady Warriors. Hoffman now matched up by Talich, who will lose the dribble. And out of bounds, Cody gets it back with 76 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hayes will check in for Agada. Cody is looking to maybe add on to already in another impressive first quarter start. Boudry to the left side for Simone. Back to Boudry. Takes the pass to Hayes. We'll give it off to Talich. Swing over to Simone again. Simone, Talich feeds it to Hayes on the baseline. Can't get that shot to go. Raig will come up with the rebound for Worland as Hayes will take it away and have an easy shot and layup for 2. And Hayes has 12 of the 23 points for Cody in this first quarter. Waffidan will give it off now to Richardson inside. Looking to give it off to somebody. Finally does. Back to Waffidan as Hayes almost pokes it away. It's picked up, and losing the basketball for a moment and lost it was Hoffman. Worland picks it back up. 23 seconds. Ray from the top will miss the shot to the left side. Talich almost lost it, but Hayes there to clean it up. It's Simone. Goes in the paint, throws up a floater. It's in and out. Talich trying to come up with the rebound. She puts up a shot, hits the rubber on the backboard and out of bounds. Cody will keep it as it looks like it was deflected by Worland on the shot. So a couple of chances for Cody. They'll get another one here. Back to Talich to trigger it in. Long pass over to Hayes. Right corner 3 is up. It's good. Hayes with 15 now. 26-3, and that's how the quarter ends. Hayes puts up 15. Cody scores 26 in the first quarter, and they lead 26-3. We'll step aside for this 30-second timeout. You're tuned in to Cody Phillies basketball live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
games and listen to future Cody Athletics on the radio and catch live video coverage at myheartmountainradio.com.
Getting you set for the second quarter, and that band is still impressing me. If you can get it through this headset and have me hear it with these soundproof headphones, I think that says a lot. Either way, Cody with another impressive first quarter, lead by 23. It is 26-3 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Start the second quarter. Grace Hayes leading all scoring with 15 points for Cody. They do get the basketball to start the second quarter. We're underway as Hayes will make her way to the right side. Now it's Boudry to Talich, swing it over to Simone. She'll fire a three from the left corner. It's off the mark. Boudry with the rebound to Hayes. Talich though, three is up, three is good. And Ellie Talich with 8. Cody almost gets another turnover as they had Worland with 8 turnovers unofficially in that first quarter. Ray will look to give it off to Robertson, who will put up the shot. It's good. And Worland gets their second field goal of the contest. It's 29-5. Cody advantage with 7:20 left to go in the second quarter. Boudry gets it, and it's going to be Cody basketball, but looks like Boudry stepped out or traveled with it. I just saw out of bounds. Will be the case. Cody unofficially with 3 turnovers in the contest. Lance matched up there by Hayes. There's a swing over now to Waffenden. Waffenden picks up her dribble. Simone there defensively. Got to get a pass off before the 5 seconds. They do. It's Ray. Ray will hand it off now to Robertson. Stalich is playing defense on her. 6:50 left to play. First quarter. Glance back. Talich switched defensively. Hayes comes in. Now a trap. It's almost a turnover. Can't get it. Finally cleaning it up. It is Richardson for the Lady Warriors. Glance, she'll fire a deep two. It's off the mark. And back to the Cody Phillies. Simone passes it off to Talich, who gives it off to Radakovic for 2. Unselfish play there from Ellie Talich. Radakovic picks up her first bucket of the contest. 31-5, 6:18 to play. Quarter number 2. Back to the Lady Warriors it goes. Waffenden will have that bounce off the leg of Richardson, and Worland will turn it over. 6:13 now, and back in for Worland is Shea Whitlock. Back in for the Lady Warriors. Cody gets the basketball back as Hayes on the right side outside. We'll give it off to Radakovic. Long pass in there. Radakovic for 2, though. Will power it in for the score. Cody is just getting some easy shots courtesy of some of those transition buckets, but nice feed there from Hayes inside the paint for Radakovic. Whitlock will give it out, and what Hayes with the swat. Denied that 3 from the right corner. Goes back to Worland. Anna Page is also in for the Lady Warriors as we see her for the first time. What a shot denied there by Grace Hayes, who gets the turnover and steal and another easy layup. Grace Hayes has 17. Again, like I said, she almost averages a triple-double with steals. Averages roughly 7 steals a game on the season. Page will fire a 3. It's off the mark. Radakovic with the rebound. Boudry has it already on the right side. Hayes, she'll fire a 3 from deep. It's good. Cody Phillies on a 12-2 run to start the second quarter. Approaching 5 minutes left to play. Glance is at the top. Hayes almost created a jump ball. Glance looks. Simone trying to come up with the steal. Does. And Simone will try to give it off to Talich, right side. Talich almost went baseline. Now backs it up to Simone. Long pass over to Boudry. She'll fire 3. That one's up. That one's good. And the threes are just going for Cody. They have 9 threes on the night. Unofficially 9 of 12. From three-point land with 4:32 left to play. They have 3 of the 9 in this second quarter. They made 6 in that first quarter for Cody. 41 8-5. And we're just in the second quarter. Ray tries to go in, loses it, falls on the ground. It's picked up by Paige. Paige goes back to Ray on the inside, and we'll get it to lay it up and in. Mackenzie Ray with her first score of the contest. 4 minutes left to play. Hayes back to Boudry on the left corner. She'll drive in, look to put up a shot. Ray there on defensively, altering that shot for Boudry, couldn't get it to go. Glantz goes to the right side, off to Ray. Radakovic matched up there defensively, and Ray will turn it over for Worland, and Cody gets the basketball back. Ollie Morager, Evelyn Agada are also in. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else checking in. Aubrey George is in for Cody. I'm trying to make sure I get all the substitutions in here. Just 3 for the Phillies. Hayes will pass it over to Morager. Left side outside, up to George at the top. George will hand off to Hayes. She'll look to drive in. Bounce pass it off to Ogdahl. Long kick out to Morager. Hayes thought about a 3, now drives in. Fire from mid-range, it's good. Right now, Hayes with 22 in the contest. And right now, the Phillies with a 36-point advantage in the second quarter. We still have 3 minutes left to play. Page will feed it inside to Robertson. Tries to put up a shot, hits the back iron. Fight for the rebound. We'll go back to Worland as Page comes up with it. Here's a drive in from Emma Glantz, who's in for the first time, and she'll get the score to go. 2:45 left to play. Cody up 43-9 after that score from Emma Glantz. Hayes will swing it over to Morager. Long pass to George. George will feed it into Agadahl. Agadahl looks to kick back out to Morager. It's Hayes at the top. Only showing a little bit of zone there. That's turned over for Cody. Unofficially their 4th of the night. And back to Worland. Have a couple of scores as of late in their last few possessions. And it'll be a turnover for Worland as the pass was intended for Whitlock. And we'll get another substitution as Radakovic will check out. Now Merritt is in for the Phillies, so only one starter in for Cody. And that's Grace Hayes, who has 22 points on the night. Trying to make it 25, does. Grace Hayes right now just seems to can't miss a shot. And that's been the case. Cody with 10 threes on the night. Worland will travel with it and give the basketball back to Cody. We'll get a substitution for Worland as Kinley Hoffman checks in. This will be the final game of the first go-around of the Northwest quad opponents for Cody. Cody will take on Worland again, their second to last game of the season. They will also play Lovell and Powell again as well. They'll get the Southwest quad game started here next week as Aubrey George's 3 is off the mark. Rebound for the Lady Warriors. We'll take on Mountain View and Lyman next week. Lyman's 11-4 as well and are 0-3 in conference play as that score is good. Courtesy, got a new player on the court. That's Lily Richardson for 2. And she's not on my stat sheet. I only have enough for a certain amount of players, so I have to start taking handwritten stats. And timeout was taken by Cody, so they'll take their first of 5 timeouts. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here. Big thanks to Allstate. AJ Cale Mitchell, Allstate, you are in good hands. Also, give a big thanks as well for all your physical and occupational needs. Canyon Therapy is the place to be. Right now, Cody up 46-11. Getting a score malfunction. There we go. On our video stream again, live on 103.3 KBEN Cali. Cody is the Cody Phillies dispersed from their huddle late and had to immediately inbound it. And Worland didn't bring any pressure. And so Cody will just resume action. Here is Simone for three. That's off the mark. And Cody has also got Boudry, Simone, and Talich back in. Morager creates a jump ball, favors Cody. Morager and Merritt are also in for the Phillies. 1:08 left to play in the first half. Inbound will go to Morager. There's a pass off the Talich on the left baseline. Merritt back to Boudry, right side outside. It's Simone who's at the top now to Talich. She'll set up for a three. That's going to be off the mark. Boudry tries to save it. It'll be a turnover for Cody. And Talich bringing a little bit of pressure for Emma Glantz, who's trying to bring it up for the Lady Warriors. Now Talich will back off with 46 seconds left to play. Hoffman, left side to right side, gives it off now to Richardson, and a traveling call is made. Grace Hayes will check in with 39 seconds left to go. Checking out is Morager. 39 seconds exactly. Boudry will push the pace, makes her way to the right side. Now to Talich, swing it over to Simone. Now it's Hayes. She'll set up a three on the left corner. It's up. It's off the mark. Boudry, though, rebound, puts it in. Maddie Boudry with the rebound and gets the score to go. 19 seconds left to play. Worland has a chance to hold it for the final shot if they elect to. Richardson, right side. Merritt on the matchup assignment. Give it off now to Hoffman. At the top, goes inside. Talich comes up with it. 5 seconds left to go. Talich over to Simone with 2 seconds left to go. Boudry tries to put it up. They'll wave off the shot. And a couple of chances for the Phillies at the end here are off the mark. So at the end of the first half, Cody with a 48-11 advantage will step aside for a Kiel Sanitation halftime report. We'll be back in about 4 minutes, and we'll recap this first half as well. This is Cody Phillies basketball, 103.3 The Rage. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Cody 48, Worland 11. We're back after this report from Kiel Sanitation.
Kiel Sanitation has been the trusted leader in sanitation services throughout the Bighorn Basin. We're a family-run business dedicated to providing top-notch customer service. Whatever your sanitation needs are, Kiel Sanitation has you covered. We offer a comprehensive range of residential and commercial trash collection options, featuring a variety of containers. Our roll-off containers range from 10 to 40 cubic yards. We also have 95-gallon roll-out carts and steel dumpsters, including bear-proof containers. Our septic services include thorough, high-pressure back flushing to ensure your system is Kiel clean. For your convenience, we also offer 24-hour emergency septic services. To meet all of your sanitation requirements, we provide portable restrooms for any occasion. Our offerings include standard portable restrooms, hand wash stations, and handicap units. We also specialize in services for the oil field, including portable restrooms, potable water, roll-off containers, and vacuum services. Be sure to check us out, KielSanitation.com. We're also on Facebook. Look for us in there under Kiel Sanitation. Give us a call, 307-587-6616. Go Cody Bronx and the Cody Phillies as well.
Life slows you down. Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, if
We continue the Kiel Sanitation Halftime Report. Here's Wyatt Barichka.
Seems like Cody cannot miss a shot in the first half. It's been a pretty impressive first half for the Cody Phillies. They have 10 threes in the first half. Unofficially, I had them for 10 of 17. 10 of 17 from three-point land. And they lead this one 48-11 over the Lady Warriors of Worland. Is nice. Sachi says one thing because they added some players to the roster that I was not expecting in Worland. And Lily Richardson has two for the Lady Warriors, so I just want to make sure I get those points here in just a moment. It's a 37-point advantage for the Phillies. 26-3 first quarter score. Second quarter, Cody outscored the Lady Warriors 22-8 in that second quarter. That's how your 48-11 score has gone. Unofficially, I had the Phillies 18 of 35 from the field. Again, 10 of 17 from three-point land. And they are just 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They've only had one chance, but when you make easy steals for buckets, that's going to help you on the day. For the Lady Warriors, they are unofficially 5 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3-point, or 0 of 2 from three-point land, and 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. We'll take a quick 60-second timeout. When we come back, we will have more of the Kiel Sanitation Halftime Report. We'll go over some individual statistics in just a moment. On your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Cody 48, Worland 11. We're back after this on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. We're back in 60 seconds.
feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
We continue our Kiel Sanitation halftime reports. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows the Cody Phillies 48, Worland 11 in 3A West conference play. Cody did do better in the turnovers. Worland with 13 unofficially. Cody with 5. All stats are unofficial in this contest. Take a look at your scoring. Worland has spread the scoring out. They've had 5 different Lady Warriors score, actually make that 6. All with 2 points, led by Maddie Richardson, Madeline Glanz, Emma Glanz, Lily Richards, and Donahue. Mackenzie Ray all have 2 points in the Mackenzie Ray with 2 points in the contest so far. Shane Whitlock with just a single free throw made in the first. For the Cody Phillies, it is led by Grace Hayes. She has 25 points in the first half, including, I have 4 threes from Grace Hayes. She has 4 of the 10 that the Cody Phillies made in the first quarter. Talich has 8, Maddie Boudry with 5, Sofia Radakovic with 4, Cindy Simone with 6 on the day. That is your first half scoring here. So we'll resume action here in just a minute. We'll take a quick look at some of the scores from around the state and see if there's any updates. Lander and Pinedale were expected to play, but that will not be the case now, as they did cancel that due to a wind warning apparently on South Pass. So they will have to make that game up in just a moment. Let's take a quick look at those standings while you're at it, so you can see kind of where things are heading into the second half of play in just a moment. Take a look at some Friday scores around the state. Actually, we'll start with Thursdays. There was one 3A game. Powell won against Level 49-36. Today's action features Douglas at Glen Rock. Powell is at Buffalo tonight. Mountain View and Lyman will battle in the Bridger Valley contest, and Rollins will take on Torrington. No updates on those scores yet. In just a moment, you see some of those standings for our video audience, and we'll get set for the third quarter here. It will be the Cody Phillies with the it will be Worland with the basketball as they flip sides. Worland's going to go from right to left. Cody goes left to right as the Phillies do start with the starting 5. Ray, shots up, no good, and a fight for the basketball will be out of bounds, and Cody will get the basketball. So Worland tries a shot, can't get it to go, and Cody comes up with it. Start the second half. Pinnacle Bay scoreboard. Cody 48, Worland 11. That number, if people are wondering, is 40. If Cody does get there, they are 3 away from that rule being to effect of a running clock. Talich, long pass over to Radakovic as she's been getting the shots inside the paint. Couldn't get that one to go. Had a couple of Lady Warriors there playing her defensively and kind of just had to power up a shot. Couldn't get it to go. Lady Warriors get it back. Lofton will lob it up to Glanz. There's a long pass inside to Robertson. Robertson, long pass out to Glanz at the top. There's a swing over to Lofton for 3. Looking to have it be the first 3. That is the case. Kira Lofton with the score. And Worland's the first one to strike in the second half. 48-14 with 6:50 left to play. Phillies back with the basketball. There's a pass over to Simone. There's a feed inside of Radakovic. Kick out Hayes. Here's a fire 3 from the right side. It's good. Grace Hayes, who already had 25, makes it now 28 with that 3. And that's 5 threes for Grace Hayes tonight. Worland gets it back. Talich pokes it for the steal. And has one to beat. Shots up, no good. Hayes will clean it up, and it's good. Hayes cleans it up. It's now 53-14 with 6:10 left to play in the third quarter here. Hayes almost comes up with the steal. Glanz will zip it over to Waffman on the left side. Glanz drives in, floater from the free throw line to the right side and off the mark. And Simone comes up with the rebound. And Cody has it back over to Talich. Talich goes in the paint, spins one way. That was an interesting spin. It looked like she might have gone on the right side, but spun left and gets the bucket to go. It is now 55-14 with 5:36 left to play. Inside feed for Worland. Woffinden couldn't get the shot to go, and looks like out of bounds as Hayes touched it. Looks like out of bounds, and Worland will get it back with 5:21 left to play in county. Again, the whistle will only stop on timeouts, end of quarter. And I believe that's the only times they do that. Timeouts as well. I should be exact. Glance at the top, looks for the inside feed, and it'll be a turnover. And Cody will see Moss and Moranger check back into the contest. Moss with 2 fouls. No foul trouble really, as Worland only had 1 in the entire first half. Cody had none in the second quarter, but did have 5 after the first quarter of play. 4:45 left to play. Back to the Phillies it goes as Simone. Long pass over to Hayes. Will go over to Moranger. Back to Simone. She'll fire 3 from the left side as it hits the back iron. Hayes. Rebound. Put back. That's not good. How about Radakovic? She'll be fouled. And go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. They're going to get the foul on Mackenzie Ray. She'll pick up her first, team's first of the quarter. Radakovic will fire the first free throw. It is off the mark. Clock will continue to run on the free throws as well with 4:07 left to play. Final free throw here for Radakovic. Just the 3rd and 4th attempts for the Phillies tonight, as Worland has done a good job with their fouls, as Radakovic didn't make the second. She'll come out of the contest. Moranger is back in. Back to the Lady Warriors in this contest. It is Robertson. And we'll get a jump ball courtesy of Reagan Moss. And the Cody Phillies will get it after the arrow gives them the basketball back. 3:27. Third quarter action here from Schweitzer Gymnasium on the campus of Cody High School. Ace handoff Simone. Thought about a 3. Now we'll look to drive into the right side. It's a turnover. And Moss will poke it away, and Simone comes back with it. Back to the Phillies. Inside feed to Moranger. It's off. It hits the rubber, but she'll be fouled. And go to the line and shoot another pair of free throws. Moranger at the line. Big thanks to Breadboard Sub Shop. It'll be your post-game show as the first one is in for Moranger, and she'll get her first points on the night. Breadboard celebrating 30 years of business, located on the top of Grable Hill in Cody. So Hayes comes out. Boudry is in. Simone will also check out. Merritt is in for the Phillies as well. 57-14, make it now 58-14 as Moranger makes both free throws. The Phillies have outscored Worland 10-3 in the third quarter. There's a give inside for Whitlock, and we'll have a jump ball. Worland will get it back on the baseline. Under 2 to play in the third quarter. Robertson to trigger it in, does get it in, and she gets it right back from Glance, but couldn't get the shot to go, and Talich has it, picking up the pace. Talich to Boudry, Euro step, and will be fouled, and she'll go to the line. The last foul before the free throws for Radakovic was Madeline Glantz, who picked up that foul. This time it's Robertson who will pick up the third team foul. Boudry will miss the first free throw. Cody 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. Mackenzie Ray checks out in the contest as Amelia Crawford for Worland. And Boudry will go 1 of 2 from the line. Under a minute left to play. As Worland gets it back, it is Robertson who will go from left side to right. Moss with the defensive assignment. Glance goes back to Robertson. Moranger going to try to create the jump ball, but instead she'll foul. And she'll pick up her first personal. Now this is the team's first of the quarter. Back to Lady Warriors. Robertson again will trigger it in. This time it is going to be Whitlock. Back to Robertson. Long 2. Hits the right iron. It's off the mark. It's Talich with the rebound. Picks the pace. Pushes it over to Boudry, who tries to save it, but threw it all the way behind her back to the basket. And that should be how the third quarter ends. 5 seconds left to go. Worland will try to get one more shot here. Emma Glantz is just going to fire one away and hits the bottom of the net. That was on target, just not enough power. And after the end of 3, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Cody 59, Worland 14. Final 8 minutes are next right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station. We are back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
The fourth quarter is here. The final 8 minutes start now.
It is still all Cody in this one. 59-14 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Running clock as well will start the fourth quarter as well for Cody, going left to right. Wyatt Baryshko with you right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station. Cody outscored Worland 11-3 in that third quarter. And again, running clock does come into effect when we talk about scoring. Simone will zip it over to Hayes. Right corner three, it's good. Hayes with 33. At 25 in the first half. We'll have to see what the scoring record is for the Phillies. I know Molly Hayes was in that conversation as well, as Worland will turn it over on their first possession. Talich will make her way to the right side. It's Hayes. Now she'll drive in, gives it off to Radakovic, and a nice pass and a score. Sofia Radakovic with 7. And Hayes picks up the assist. Radakovic with 7 on the day. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Robertson will give it off to Glantz on the right corner. Back to Robertson. It's up the top for Waffaden. And that'll be a turnover as the Cody Phillies keep their starters out there to start the fourth. Merritt came all the way off the bench to pick up the basketball before it rolled too far. And Worland also has their starting 5 out there as well. 64-14 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard with 6:37 left to play. Hayes over to Simone, as the Phillies will be in Uinta County next Friday and Saturday. Simone will fire 3. It's good. Simone, all of her scoring has come from beyond the arc, and she has 9 in the contest. There's a give over to Waffaden. Left side drive in. Almost loses her dribble, but keeps control. Simone trying to create the jump ball. Somehow no whistle is called. Normally it would be either a jump ball or foul on Simone, just based on how those calls usually go. But Worland's going to get a second chance. How about a third? No, that won't be the case. As Radakovic comes up with the rebound. Hayes to Boudry. Boudry will have that roll, but Talich comes up with the rebound. She'll be fouled and go to the line. Foul will go against Maddie Robertson. She'll pick up her second. Talich at the line to shoot 2, as this is her first trip on the night, as she'll make the first. Cody's has Ellie Talich as their leading free throw shooter as far as attempts go. Gets the line more times than anyone else, and Talich, perfect trip from the line, makes it now 69-14. 5:10 left to play as the clock did continue to run during those free throws. Back to the Lady Warriors. Glantz, right corner as Boudry pokes it out. Stays with Worland, as it looks like the student section's having a construction theme going on with all those construction hats and bright green vest. 4:45 and counting. And Glantz will trigger it in. Radakovic will come up with the steal. And give it off to Hayes quickly. Hayes to Talich. Nice pass, nice score. That was a good pass from Grace Hayes. Talich was able to finish it off. And Talich now with 14. Robertson looks. Hayes trying to create the jump ball. That's the case. Arrow will favor Worland. And Cody will clear the benches off. Reagan Moss, Haley Danzy, Moranger, George, and Agadal are going to be the 5-8 for Cody for probably the rest of this one. We can see more substitutions for Cody as well. Inbound will go to Richards, and the shot is off the mark. Moss will have the basketball, look to give it off to Danzy. There's a swing to Moss, feeds it inside to Agadal. Back out to Moss for 3, up short off the front iron. And well, gets it back quickly is Waffadin, who has almost the dribble trail her as she does get it back. And Moss, after the missed floater, gets it back for the Phillies with 3:35 left to play. 71-14 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody has held Worland to 3 points in this second half. Dancy to Moss at the top. There's a give out to George. George will swing it over to Moss. Left side outside. Now will make her way to the right side. Looks for Danzy, but it's a turnover. Again, next week it is Lyman in Mountain View. Lyman will be on Friday. Mountain View is on Saturday. 5:30 and 7 o'clock start times for the Lyman games. It should be 12:30 and 2, I believe, for the Saturday games against Mountain View. And I will double check that in just a moment as the Cody Phillies will get it back. With 2:43 left to play. Moss will bring it up, give it off to Agadal. It's George. He'll fire 3. That one's up. It's going to be hitting the back iron in a fight for the basketball. Arrow will be given to Worland. Thought Cody would have had the arrow after that, but scoreboard keeps it for the Lady Warriors. 2:19 left to play, and Cody again is going to go to 4-0 in conference play. They'll sweep the first round of the Northwest Quad. There's a give now. Shot is up there, no good as Waffenden try to get the score. And cleaning it up, it is Lily Richards. That's the first score for Worland in the fourth quarter with under 2 to play. George, give it to Agadal. It's a give now to Moss at the top as she'll look to drive in. Left side shot is blocked there by Richardson. There's a give now to Donahue. Donahue is also, it is Worland cleared their benches as well. Page, shot, and we'll get 2 free throws for Worland, looking to just get some more scoring for the Lady Warriors in this one. Again, I'm trying to get a look of what the games are next Saturday for this one. It is, right now I have, it says 4 and 5:30. Not sure if that's the case. And in the ball game for the Phillies are Addie Radcliffe, the freshman, and Chloe Harris, the freshman as well. So look at their first varsity minutes as the clock winds down under a minute. And the two free throws are good for, Page. Cody gets it back. Also in is Ayla Hutchinson. In for the first time. We did miss her, so I do apologize. Radcliffe is not out there, so I do apologize for my mispronunciations and missing some players on the court. Out of bounds, Worland will get it back with 26 seconds left to play. So it is Chloe Harris and Hutchinson in, the 2 freshmen. We have seen Addie Radcliffe as well this season for the Phillies. She actually got some time in Lander at that the Lander Classic. 11 seconds left to go. Worland's going to try to get one more score before the buzzer sounds, and that one was in and out. Danzy with the rebound and the out of bounds, and that will do it. Your final in this one, it is Cody 71, Worland 18 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We'll step aside for a 2-minute timeout and have your Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show next right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. We're back in 2 minutes.
Life slows you down. Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi.
Time now for our Breadboard Sub Shop Postgame Show on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com.
Yes, you are reading that score correctly. Yes, you're about to hear the score. 71-18, your final here from Schweitzer Gymnasium for the Cody Phillies and the Lady Warriors from Worland. And when you have a shooting day like Cody did with 13 made threes in the contest, that's going to set you up for a pretty good result in the end. Cody would outscore Worland in the first quarter 26-3. They would hold Worland 22-8 in the second. Cody did outscore in every quarter. 11-3 in the third and 12-4 in the fourth. Running clock did lower those numbers in the second half of the contest. Again, your final, Cody 71, Worland 18. Unofficially, I had the Cody Phillies 25 of 50 in the contest. They got actually 25 of 51. 13 unofficially of 23 from the field and 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. And again, all results are unofficial in our stats in this one. The Lady Warriors, we go 7 of, I believe, 18 from the field. They would go 1 of 5 from three-point land, or 1 of 6 from three-point land, and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. That is your look at your team stats in this one. Turnovers, Worland with 19, unofficially Cody with 7. We'll step aside. We'll take another 90-second timeout. When we come back, we will have more of this one, our individual statistics, and wrap things up for the girls' game and get you set up for the boys' game, as we got about another 20 minutes before the next game will start. Final in this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Cody 71, Worland 18. We'll continue your breadboard sub shop post-game show right after this on 103.3 The Range.
Of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good.
We continue our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show. Now back to the court with the voice of Cody Sports, Wyatt Barichka.
Taking a look at some individual numbers in this one as the Cody Phillies with a 53-point win over Worland. 71-18 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. For Worland, it was led by Lily Richards with 4 points. You had Anna Page with 2, Mackenzie Ray with 2. Shay Whitlock would finish with 1 point on the contest. You also have Emma Glantz, Madeline Glantz, and Maddie Robertson all with 2 points in the contest. So Worland kind of spreading things out equally in that one. Amelia Crawford would finish with 3 in the contest as well. Taking a look for the Cody Phillies, it is led by Grace Hayes. She would finish with 33 points, 25 for that coming in the first half. Ellie Towers would finish with 14, Maddie Boudry with 6, Sofia Radakovic would finish with 7, Sydney Simone with 9, and Oliver Ager would finish with 2 points on the day. That is your look at your individual statistics, as well as we got a couple more obligations here in this one. So we do have our State Farm agent, Jen Talladge, player of the game, coming up next. We're going to step aside for a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll give you that State Farm agent player of the game, presented by State Farm agent Jen Talladge. Final on this one as we continue your post-game show, brought to you by Breadboard Supper Shop, 71-18. Cody with the victory. We're back in 60 seconds as you're tuned in to Cody High School Basketball live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Continue our Built Up the Tip-off Pregame Show, and we're going to take a quick look at those standings just real quick here before we get the matchup on paper. Here is how things stand. Worland 1-1 in conference play. They did get that one conference win against Powell last week, so that's something to maybe look out for as the night continues on. If Worland can kind of stay up with Cody. Cody hasn't seen Worland yet. Neither team have seen each other. You see Cody, though, in third, even though they're ranked second heading into this contest. Worland might maybe get a look at as far as rankings go here pretty soon. We'll see how things shape out as the night goes on. Level again, number one, they did get a win last night over Powell, 14-0 on the season. That is your look. You take a quick look on the matchup on paper. We're going to go right into that pregame interview for the Cody Bronx and head coach Jay McCartan. They scored 58 points on the season. They surrendered 44. Turnovers is 11-15 favoring Cody. Rebounding, they do out-rebound opponents 28-22. From the arc, 27%. Cody, 54% on the season. Inside the arc at 64 from the line. For the Worland Warriors, head coach by Aaron Abel, 5-6 on the season. They score 49 points. They surrender 52 on the season. Turnovers, 16 at dead even. And rebounding, they do get out-rebounded by 23-21. They shoot 33% from the arc on the season. Inside, they're 46%. And 63 from the line. That is your look at your stats in this one. So let's get into that interview. I want to make sure we get the full conversation with head coach Jay McCartan. Here's that conversation I had with him right now.
It's time for the pregame interview. Let's send it to Wyatt Barichka, standing by with head coach Jay McCartan.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, I'm here with head coach Jay McCartan of the Cody Bronx. Hey, coach, first off, now that you've had some time to maybe watch the film and kind of process everything, how did you feel about that game against Lander last Saturday?
I thought we did a really good job in the fourth quarter. I thought we played well the entire game, to be honest with you. I thought we were pretty efficient. We didn't have many turnovers. It wasn't a high-scoring game to start with. It was kind of back and forth. We kind of built an early lead and maintained that. But I was really impressed and proud of those guys in the fourth quarter. They ran things the way we needed them to be run. They executed the minute details, and that helped us push that lead out to what it was at the end. And it was a fun game. It's just a lot of fun to be at home for the first time, play a good team, and they're a good team, and to come out on top is always fun.
Yeah, they really kind of utilize that 2-3 zone they work on quite a bit, and I think it definitely worked in some parts in that first half. Just maybe kind of what changed in that second half, the defense or offensively for you guys against that 2-3 zone that got you guys more points?
Well, I thought they're very active in their zone. They extended out and they're quick and they got great rotations. They did a really good job, and I thought we were pretty stagnant in the first half. I don't think we moved very well. And when you're not moving, you're easily defended. So, late in the second quarter and at halftime, we talked about what movements do we need to get out of this, and we were able to do that in the second half, and I think those movements enabled us to drive more, get some easier jump shots, and then I think also defensively we were able to get some turnovers and get some transition buckets, which also helps too.
Yeah, Coach, and you're going to be taking on a team this week in Worland. Personally, don't know much about them because they kind of been, they're still good. I mean, they're still Worland, and it's just been a couple of years since the state title runs they've been on. But what do you know about this team in particular, and what Coach Aaron Abel does for this Warrior squad, and without revealing the full game plan, kind of your approach to this one?
Well, they play really, really hard. They don't have the size that they've had in the past, nor the shooting, but the reality is they all can shoot. Like, it's not like they have the knockdown guy that, hey, this guy's going to get 20 and this guy's going to get 16. It's like it's by committee, but they play super, super hard, and he has them running their stuff, with great efficiency, and they get good looks, and they just continue to scrap and battle regardless of who they're playing. They're not fazed by that. So, I look forward to a really contested game. They're gonna come out and play us. That's the way they do it. So it's fun.
Is it nice that you only have to worry about just one game in particular this week and kind of focus more on one key opponent?
Oh yeah, that's kind of nice. I mean, yeah, you can focus on one thing. Like next week, you got 2 games. You got to figure out what do I get in during the week to work with both Friday and Saturday night, and that's hard. So yeah, it's definitely nice this week to only have one team to prepare for.
And Coach, I got to ask you about this too, because I've been saving this question for a while until I talked with Grady, which is on our Facebook page. But Coach, just what is it like to have your sons be a part of this team and be a part of what you're building for Cody High School basketball?
Well, there's a lot of great things that happen with that, and then there's a lot of challenges as well. I mean, Coach Grady, since he was a freshman, and he's just been a competitive kid all along, and we've definitely butted heads, and poor kid's, he's had his fair share of butt chewings, more so than everybody else. So, he's a pretty resilient kid, but he's ready to graduate and move on, and he's always challenged me in certain ways, but the flip side of that coin, it's been really, really special to have an opportunity to be with my boys as they go through high school. And I mean, obviously they were students in my building when they were elementary aged, but now they're a little bit older, a little bit, more mature. I don't know how much more, but they're a little bit more mature. No, they do a good job. So yeah, it's a challenge, but it's also fun. I think last year not having Grady play was a challenge for me as a coach, as a dad, because I think he brings a lot to the table. But I think it also put a perspective in him that he hadn't had before. So this year I've seen a pretty good turnaround for him in regards to being coachable and not showing as much negative emotion, because he has a tendency to do that on occasion, but he's been significantly better this year, and I'm pretty proud of him for that.
And Griff as well, Coach. I mean, he's kind of pretty much been working his way. I mean, he's played quite a bit of JV this season. He's seen some varsity minutes already this season. So, I mean, with them being brothers and kind of being a part of the same team, just what is that like, seeing that connection as well? Grady kind of mentoring and just being a part of what Griff has done and kind of building him up.
Well, sometimes Grady's not too nice to Griff, and Griff makes mistakes, and I'm sitting there going, you got to remember when you were a freshman how that works. But no, the reality is that we've had some injuries, and the injuries have forced some movement in our roster. So Griff's been able to come up and play a lot of JV, but a little bit of varsity. Griff he can shoot the ball. He's a really good shooter. He's a good passer. So his defense leaves a little to be desired, and we always razz him and challenge him at that. But that's kind of how it works. So I kind of expect him to continue to grow and get better. And he loves the game of basketball. It's kind of funny with both of my boys, they, what's your favorite sport? Well, what are we playing? And that becomes their favorite sport. So I love that about them. They're competitive kids, and they enjoy playing, and it's fun coaching them. Sometimes I think people think I'm too hard on my boys, but yeah, it's just the way it is. It's been a process for me as a dad, because when I'm at practice or during games, I'm the coach, but when we go home, I'm the dad, and I try really, really hard not to bring anything up basketball-wise at home, because I don't want to. I think it's got to be separate, and most of the time it happens that way, but not all the time.
Perfect. All right, Coach, if there's one factor, X factor in this one for you guys to go 1-0 this week, what is it and why?
Well, I think, honestly, we have to have the energy that we need to play at our level. I mean, it's about us and what's our standard of play, and are we going to maintain that throughout 4 quarters? And I think I've seen an improvement over the last 2 weeks of that. So it's going to be a consistent effort for us moving forward, because Worland's not going to go away. They're not going to quit. Even if we're up by 10 or 12, they're going to continue to fight, and we have to continue to execute our stuff and make sure that we get our looks that we want, make those easy buckets, and keep pushing that lead and extend the lead if we can have, if we're lucky enough to get one.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you after this one's over.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Big thanks to head coach Jay McCartan for his time before the contest. And yeah, check out the full interview with Grady McCartan, who had a fantastic week last week. He had 51 combined points in the wins against Powell and Lander. It's time now to take a look at your starting lineups. And a big thanks to Cody Ace Hardware, who built up to this tip-off. Again, presented by Cody Ace Hardware. We'll start with the Worland Warriors starting lineup in this one again. Head coach Aaron Abel, who has been here, it's been many years that head coach Aaron Abel for the Worland Warriors has been here. He's led this team to a couple of state championships, and I believe actually was on a pace for 3P, and he's been coaching since 2014. He has 3 state championships and quite a few trips to the state tournament. He's only missed 1 season as a head coach or 1 season he did not make it to state. Take a look at your starting 5 for the Worland Warriors. It'll look like this. Let's get the right roster here. So we're getting confusion here on our rosters as well, so I apologize. For the Worland Warriors, it looks like this. It is number 3, Brody Thiel. He'll be led by number 4, Mason Decker. It's number 11, Corbin Butte. Number 21, Brian Cabriello. He's going to be the name you're going to hear quite a bit tonight. I was talking with the Worland broadcaster. This team pretty much goes as he goes on the evening. And to round up the starting 5 is Fisher Martinez, number 25. Worland in their road black uniforms, orange stripes, gray lettering, orange numbers trimmed in gray as well. They got the logo on the shorts as well. And we'll wait for that Cody band to get started to signify the starting lineups. And again, Worland going to be in their home or road blacks. Cody going to be in their home whites, blue numbers, blue lettering with that blue and gold stripe on their shorts. And here is the starting lineup for your Cody Broncs. We'll take a look at that starting 5 for Cody, led by head coach Jay McCartan. It's number 0, Maddox Ball. He'll be followed by the senior Jackson Hazel. Number 4, it is Trevor Spomer. Number 5, Grady McCartan. And number 12, Parker Hine. Parker Hine going to be the one who gets introduced first as the sophomore, and let the 4 seniors get the last go with the starting lineup as well, as it's getting announced right now. Again, Parker Hine, Grady McCartan, Trevor Spomer, Jackson Hazel, and Max Ball, who recently signed with Carroll College. And Grady McCartan as well, also committing to a school in Northeastern State University, Northeast State to be exact, is the exact school. So congratulations to all the Cody commits that are starting to file in. We'll have those full interviews as well on our Facebook page. Cody going to go from right to left, Worland from left to right. Max Ball will be in the center circle. He'll take on Brody. Or no, he's not going to take on Brody. He'll take on Corbin Butte for the Warriors. To get your scoreboard tonight, it's brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Both teams with 5 timeouts as well. We'll get that fixed here In just a moment, the tip-off is going to be controlled by the Cody Bronx, and McCartan will have it, and Cody getting the first opportunity with the basketball. Again, going from right to left, Hazel's at the top now. Warriors looking to break a 2-game losing streak against these Cody Bronx. They have met up once a year since Cody went to 4A, and then now they'll get 2 opportunities. They'll play against Worland on the road here in a few weeks. Bags balls 2 is good, and Cody will start off with 2 points, taking their time on that first score. Normally with the tip-off, they win it. They try to get a quick score, but this time they use the patience, paid off. Cody trying to create a quick trap real quickly. Doesn't pay off here as Grady McCartan pokes it away. Did Cody set up a 2-3? That was what it looked like, but either way, it poked out of bounds. Will stay with the Warriors of Worland. 7:13 left to play. 2-0 Cody. Getting an early score here it's Cabriello in the arc. He'll swing it over now to Martinez, right corner. Back to Cabriello. It's Butte. We'll feed it inside now for Teal. Teal will go in the paint. McCartan with the matchup. Shots up. Shots no good. And Max Ball with the rebound and quickly to McCartan. Pushes the pace over the midcourt stripe. Right side outside. Ball. He's at the top. Warriors showing man-to-man defense. Ball's going to drive in. Put up a shot. It's off the mark. And Worland will get it back. Looking to get their first score of the night as Martinez goes baseline. Dishes it off now to Thiel. Thiel will give it off to Decker. It will be a foul and some free throws coming up for Mason Decker. First foul going to be on the Bronx. It's going to be Trevor Spomer picking up the foul. He's had a couple of games in a row where he's fouled out. Trying to avoid that here today. Decker is at the line for his first opportunity. His first trip to the line for either team, and the first one is good. Decker on the season at the line, 71%. Entering today, if I had this right, he was 5 of 7. So this is his 8th and 9th attempts heading in to today, if the stats are right, courtesy of Wyo Preps. Worland goes 2 for 2. It's 2-all on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 6:26 left to play first quarter. Hazel will make his way to the middle, give it off to Spomer on the elbow. McCartan now left side corner. Will try to go inside and feed it to Ball, but it's a turnover for Cody. Be the first turnover. Martinez with the underhand layup attempt. It's no good. It's Teal who will put up the score in Worland. Up for the first time today, 4-2. Hazel will bring it over the big court logo. 5:57 left to play. McCartan matched up there by Thiel. He'll go to the elbow. He'll fire a mid-range jumper. It's off the mark. And Cody goes back-to-back possessions without a made bucket. There's a drive in by Cabriello. Loses the handle, gets it back, puts up a shot, no good. Hazel cleans up the boards with 5:33 left to play. Hazel, hand off to McCartan, makes his way to the left side. Now he'll try to go middle, give it off to Spomer. Too much on the pass, and it's a turnover. Back-to-back possessions. Well, last three possessions have ended in turnovers for Cody. And is there a whistle? There was. Official's whistle, I think it was where the inbound took place. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a substitution, is what appears to be the case. Trent Bauer will check in for the first time for Cody. Making his way to the bench. There's exactly who it was. I'll get that number in just a moment. Back to the Warriors, as that's going to be a turnover. They were looking for Butte on the inside. And Worland will have their first turnover of the ball game. Bauer is in for Parker Hine. Prior to get set to check in on the next whistle. Spomer drives in, pump fake once, puts it up for 2. It's good. Trevor Spomer ties the game up at 4-apiece with 4:52 left to play. Here's a give now to Martinez. Right side outside. Back up top is Cabriello. Again, he's the man to look for, averaging 14 points a game this season. Here's a drive-in, kick out, Thiel to Martinez for 3, no good. First 3-point attempt by either team, and Cody is the one who comes up with it. Hazel loses the basketball, had the lane, but it was poked out from Worland. So he had a nice spin on the right side, but it will be out of bounds, and Cody will get it back either way. It was last touch by Worland. His substitutions coming in for the Warriors. Checking in for Worland. We have a different number on our roster as Mags Ball gets the inbounds. Michael Williams, who gets in for the first time tonight. McCartan feeds it into Ball. Ball will back his way in, put up a shot, and it's going to be off the mark. And low frustration by the Cody bench, as that could have gone either way for either team. It could have been a foul or just go out of bounds on that one. His ball shot was no good. Williams now. Give it off to Martinez. Here's a handoff now to Butte. Long pass over to Cabriello. Cabriello will drive in left side, put up a shot. He can't get that one to go. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be Thiel who comes up with it. Back to the Warriors. Butte for three, no good. Thiel, a second chance. Rebound, that one's no good. A couple of opportunities for Worland. They come up empty. McCartan looks to drive in left side, gets it to go. McCartan continuing his scoring ways from a weekend ago. That's an offensive foul on Worland. Brody Thiel with the foul. That'll be his first. Team's first. Parker Hine is back in for McCartan. And Jed Pryor is also in as well. 3:22 left to play. First quarter here from Schweitzer Gymnasium. Campus of Cody High School is the student section you're seeing on the far side in all construction gear. Bauer will swing it over to Pryor, right corner. Pryor, pick up the dribble back to Hazel. He'll drive in the middle, float it up, in and out. Good looking shot for Hazel, just couldn't go in. The Bronx still hold a 2-point advantage. 2:54 left to play, low scoring first quarter, 6-4 on the Pinnacle Bay scoreboard. Butte, kick down now, Williams. He'll fire a three, it's good. It's Williams with the buckets. And it is now a 7-6 lead for Worland. Hine, get off the ball, left corner three. He'll try to answer. Ball does as well. Ball with the 3-point answer. And he has 5. It's 9-7, 2:18 left to play. Cabriello at the top, looks for the screen from Beal. He'll give it off now to Williams. Back to Cabriello. He'll try to answer Max Ball's three with a three of his own. He can't get that one to go. Back to the Bronx quickly. It's Pryor right side. Tries to adjust midair. Couldn't get that one to go in. And quickly over as it's poked out from Martinez. Bauer came in and poked it out. It'll stay with Worland with 1:55 left to play. A couple of new players checking in for the Warriors. Number 2, Ryan Denise, and I believe we're also going to see Mason Decker back in for the Warriors. That is the case. Inbound goes to Decker, who checks right back in. They'll give it off to Cabriello in the paint. Kick out now for Butte for three. As it hits the back iron, and ball will come up with the rebound. Still with Cody. Pryor, he'll try to go for a three. That's good. Bronx with a couple of scores here in the past minute or so. 90 seconds left to play. It's stolen. It's McCartan with it. Has one to beat as it gets poked from behind. And are they going to call the foul? They do. They get McCartan on the arm. Is they going to believe I get Mason Decker for the foul, is based on what I saw from the official. That is Mason Decker picking up his first, team second. And we'll wait for the substitutions to come in as Brandon Thiel will check in just a moment. McCartan is at the line to shoot a pair. He already has 2 on the day. 2-point score to be exact. First trip for Cody at the line. McCartan is 1 of 1. Make it now a 6-point advantage for Cody. And Worland's last state championship was in 2023, where they would beat Lyman who Cody sees next Friday. McCartan to go perfect from the line. Does as he takes a bounce off the iron and goes. 14-7 now, 1:22 left to play in quarter number one. We'll get a whistle and a timeout taken by Cody. So Coach McCartan's going to take a... Or no, that's not the case. McCartan... Not sure what McCartan's... Or Grady McCartan is happening. Might get something checked out. The officials did not, so it wasn't a timeout by Cody. It was just a, looks like medical check as Grady McCartan is checking with athletic trainer Becca. As Cody gets it back, Hazel looks, he'll fire though from the charity stripe, getting it go. And Hazel becomes the fifth Bronc to score in this contest, and we're only first quarter in. 16-7 now, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 52 seconds left to play. It is now Gabriello. He'll make his way to the left side. Handoff now to Butte. Ball with the matchup defensively. Shots off and Ball with the rebound. Quickly over. Spomer. He'll look to drive in. Spin in the paint. Nice move. Couldn't get the layup to go. Ball trying to tip it in. He'll get his own rebound. Can't make that shot. Second chance. It's good for Maddox Ball. A couple of chances and you'll get a score eventually, is what Maddox Ball says. 18-7 now. 20 seconds left to play in the first. It's Denise. We'll have that poked out and out of bounds. It'll stay with Worland. Grady McCartney will check back in for Parker Hine with 13.6 left to go in the first quarter. Looking for inbound will go to Williams. Williams with 10 seconds left to go gets the offense set up as the call comes in from head coach Aaron Abel. Deal. Give it off now to Gabriello. We'll look inside. Almost lost it there, and that's how the first quarter ends. No shot was taken, and Worland is going to go into the break with Cody leading this one on your Pinnacle Bay scoreboard, 18-7. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here on 103.3 The Range at the Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet, whether you're recovering from an injury.
This is Cody Bronx Basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Second quarter about to get underway here. It is Cody right now on top, 18-7 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard from Schweitzer Gymnasium. Wyatt Bridgeco with you on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station. As the Cody Bronx had 6 score in that first quarter, Max Ball leads the way with 7 points in the contest. It will be Warrior Basketball, who did not get a shot off as the clock dwindled down. And I don't even think Worland realized it. Here's a dish inside of Butte from Teal. It's good. As Butte gets on the board for the first time, and Warrior strikes first in the second quarter. Cody has Hazel, McCartan, Ball, Spomer, and Pryor in the 5-4. Cody start this one as McCartan will get fouled and go to the line. Foul will go against Corbin Butte. He'll pick up his first. Corbin Butte, excuse me. Pick up his first, team's first of the quarter. Garden at the line to shoot a pair. As we want to give a big thanks to Woodward Tractor for all your Takahouchi equipment needs. As McCartney will miss the first, make sure you visit Woodward Tractor. Also a big thanks to Haskell's Furniture and Flooring. All your home redesigns. Check out Haskell's Furniture and Flooring. McCartan does make the second. Goes back to a 10-point lead for Cody. Biggest lead has been 11 in the contest. Gabriello Goes to the right side now. It's Decker. He'll have a long pass. It was lobbed there for Butte. Gonna get it to go, and then Teal, who gets the shot up, will get fouled. And Trevor Spomer is questioning that call as he picks up his second. With 7:23 left to go, they do count the bucket for Teal, and this free throw, three-point play is good. And that goes from 10 to 7, 10 to 7, just like that. Cody with just a single point in the second quarter. So we've only played 40 seconds. So we're going to whistle, and looks like we got a spot on the floor, it looks like. See if it's, not sure what's on the floor, but either way, head coach Matt McFadden and coach Nate McCartan are on the scene getting the mess cleaned up. As now we're going to see the court get some clearing up here. With 7:20 left to go, again, I'm not sure what's on the floor, but the officials notice it quickly and get cleaned up and resume action after some Jeopardy music going on here, if we had that. 19-12 is your score. And now we can resume action as coach of the football team, Matt McFadden, getting everything cleaned up for the game to resume. And I do notice, too, Grady McCartan has changed his jersey, and that might be what's going on. At least why he was being attended to, is it looks like he's had a little blood coming from his nose. He has some paper towels shoved up there at the moment. Back to the Cody Bronx they do. It's a 7-point lead for Cody. Hazel will look. Long pass intended for McCartan. Somehow snags it, fires a three, and can't get that one to go. And it's back to the Warriors. What a shot attempt there by McCartan just to get the pass and then have an attempt. But either way, Worland comes up with it. Is this going to be poked away from Decker? Out of bounds stays Warrior basketball with 6:36 left to play in the second quarter. Gabriello inbound to Decker. He'll swing it for Fisher for three. It's good. Fisher Martinez gets the three to go, and it's a 4-point lead for Cody. Their biggest lead's been 11. 6:20 left to play. Hazel over to Bauer. Bauer goes back to McCartan. Thought about a three. Now he'll drive in, pump fake a few times. It's Pryor. He'll fire a three. That one trying to answer with a three is no good. Ball with the putback attempt. It's off the mark. And Gabriello coming up with the basketball. It's back. Thiel, right side drive, lay it up and in. Worland has outscored Cody 10-1 in this second quarter. 19-17, 2-point lead for Cody. Garden slows it down for Cody. Garden off to Bauer, right side outside. Warriors showing a little zone defensively. Cody did a good job in that second half against that Lander zone, and Worland showing that as well. Pryor to McCartan. He'll fire three, gets it to go. McCartan with all 4 points in the second quarter for Cody. And Gabriello gets it back. Martinez matched up there by Pryor. He'll give it up now to Decker at the top. Bauer matched up with him defensively. Bauer almost got called for a foul there, but either way, Worland Butte will put up the score. And Worland stays within striking distance, 22-19. On your Pinnacle Bay scoreboard. 4:50 left to play as well. Worland fans getting into this one as they're on our left. McCartan will go inside. Nice pass. The ball couldn't get the reverse layup in. And McCartan almost comes up with a steal. Will be out of bounds, staying with the Bronx, but just a missed opportunity there for Cody with the score. Nice job on passing it in for McCartan to Ball, and Ball will make its way to the bench, and Joshua Sowers will check in for the Bronx with 4:34 left to play. Give a big shout out to Terry, who's rooting for Cody in this one. And chime in on that YouTube chat as Gabrielle gets it out to Martinez. Parker High matched up with him defensively as the floater is up. In and out, Hazel with the rebound. That's what I have unofficially as well. The first missed shots for Worland. As McCartan tries to go all the way with it, he'll get another call and go to the line. That one's going to go against Worland, so that'll pick up their third team foul. They're going to give it off to Brody Teal with the foul. He'll pick up his second, team second of the quarter. McCartan at the line to shoot a pair. He'll make the first as he's 4 of 5 from the line. He has all the free throw attempts for Cody tonight. He'll get one more free throw as well. McCartan sets, fires, knocks it in. Make it 24-19 Cody. They've stayed within that 5-7 lead point advantage. Right now they're just trying to hold on to that lead. Deal will give it off to Cabriello, left side, matched up there by Hazel. Here's a drive in. Cabriello for two, it's good. Cabriello is our leading scorer, averaging roughly 14 points a game, and he just gets his first points of the contest. It's a 3-point lead. Garden now will stand near the mid-court stripe. Now he'll give it off to Hine. Kind of was playing a little patience game and give inside from Sowers to Hazel is good. Jackson Hazel with his second bucket. Nice patience there for the Bronx. Worland showing quite a bit of zone in this early start to this one. Martinez will swing it to the right side. It's Cabriello. McCartan matches up with him defensively, and McCartan will pick up a foul. First foul for McCartan, second team foul for Cody. Corbin Butte will check in for Worland. Checking out is Daniel Lopez. We saw him for the first time just a little bit ago. Gabriello getting the inbound. 3:10 left to play. As they'll go to the left side, Martinez now will bring it up to the top. Drive in, kick out now to Thiel. He'll give it over now to Decker. Decker, kick out now. It is Cabriello. So they're going to drive in, pick up his dribble, and Worland is going to play the patience game. Butte with ball back into the contest for Sowers. We'll lob it in there for Teal, but Decker comes up with it. Back to Martinez. Cody doing a great job defensively. It's been almost a minute for Worland on this possession. Here is Cabriello. He'll drive into the paint, spin, kick out to Butte. Butte will drive in, goes from left to the middle. Shot's no good. And a long possession for Worland. A no-point score. Ball quickly puts up the shots, left short. Fight for the rebound. It is Warrior basketball. And Cody takes a quick shot and doesn't come up with anything. And then Hazel coming up with the steal. Hazel picks up the pace as we know his speed is quick. We'll get a whistle on Worland. They're going to get Butte with his second personal, 13 foul. We'll see Worland have one more foul to give. Cody has a couple if things come about. Jacking in for the Warriors. Cooper Cannon is in. Martinez will check out, also in for Worland. Ryan Denise is in. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the first half. We'll have that Kiel Sanitation halftime report in just a little bit here. Hine on the left corner. Hine crosses over, makes a move in the paint, spins, kick out, ball. Right corner three, good! Parker Hine with the move and gives it up to Ball to finish it. And Cody is back up by 8, biggest lead in a while in this second quarter. Gabriello, Butte in the paint, wide open, land on the right side, can't get that layup to go. Ball cleans it up. Hazel to McCartan. McCartan, how about 2 for 2? It's off the mark on the right side. Gabriello picks up the rebound. Gabriello at the top. There's a swing over to Butte. He'll fire a 3, hits the back iron. Denise picks up the rebound, back to Butte. Gabriello at the top. Hazel with the defensive matchup. Gabriello almost has that poked away there from Ball. Denise, left side, back out to Butte. 53 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Back to the Warriors. Here's a fire from Cannon's 3. It's off the mark and out of bounds. It will stay with the Warriors. That was unofficially their first attempts at 3 points from beyond the arc in the second quarter. The Warriors get it back, though, as it goes out of bounds. And now we'll go to Butte at the top. 40 seconds left to play. Here's a give now to Gabriello. Gabriello looks inside for Thiel. He'll fall to the ground. That's a travel. So Warriors turn it over unofficially the 4th time tonight. And Cody gets it back with 33 seconds left to go. They can hold for the final shot if they elect to. We'll see what they do here. 29-21. 25 seconds left to go. McCartan, right side. Here's a give to Ball. Swing it over to Pryor on the right. Pryor is for high in the cut. He does. Gives it back to Hazel. They'll reset again with 13 seconds. Hazel matched up by Gabriello. Hazel loses the dribble. Picks it up. 7 seconds left to go. McCartan will go behind the back. McCartan back to Hazel. He'll fire a shot with 1 second to go. It's off the mark, and that will be how the first half ends. And Cody up by 8, looking to continue their conference winning streak as well. We'll have step aside for that Kiel Sanitation halftime report. We'll be back in 4 minutes to give you your first half numbers, and we'll see what you can talk with head coach Chris Wagner here in just a moment. Cody 29. It is the Worland Warriors 21. Your Kiel Sanitation halftime report is next.
Since 1982, Kiel Sanitation has been the trusted leader in sanitation services throughout the Bighorn Basin. We're a family-run business dedicated to providing top-notch customer service. Whatever your sanitation needs are, Kiel Sanitation has you covered. We offer a comprehensive range of residential and commercial trash collection options featuring a variety of containers. Our roll-off containers range from 10 to 40 cubic yards. We also have 95-gallon roll-out carts and steel dumpsters, including bear-proof containers. Our septic services include thorough, high-pressure back flushing to ensure your system is Kiel clean. For your convenience, we also offer 24-hour emergency septic services. To meet all of your sanitation requirements, we provide portable restrooms for any occasion. Our offerings include standard portable restrooms, hand wash stations, and handicap units. We also specialize in services for the oil field, including portable restrooms, potable water, roll-off containers, and vacuum services. Be sure to check us out, KielSanitation.com. We're also on Facebook. Look for us in there under Kiel Sanitation. Give us a call, 307-587-6616. Go Cody Bronx and the Cody Phillies as well.
Managing pain or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takeuchi equipment and service needs. Takeuchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takeuchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takeuchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right
We continue the Kiel Sanitation Halftime Report. Here's Wyatt Barichka.
It is halftime here in Cody Schweitzer Gymnasium, where the Cody Bronx hold on to a 8-point advantage over the Worland Warriors in the first half. It is your Kiel Sanitation Halftime Report brought to you by Kiel Sanitation. Taking a look at some first half numbers in this one. For the Cody Bronx, they would outscore the Warriors 18-7 in the first quarter. Second quarter, Worland would outscore Cody 14-11. And that's how your scoring comes 29-21 in the first half. Cody would shoot 10 of 22 from the field, 4 of 6 from three-point land, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Again, all stats are unofficial in this contest. For free throws, Cody is 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, and for Worland, I have 8 of 21 from the field, 2 of 8 from three-point land, and 3 of 3 from the charity stripe in this one. Turnovers, Worland with 4, Cody with 2, 4 lead changes and 2 ties in the contest so far. That is your first half numbers of this one. Again, Cody leading this one 29-21. We'll step aside for a 60-second timeout. We'll get you your first half individual numbers in this one. Again, your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard at halftime and the Kiel Sanitation halftime. Cody 29, Worland 21. We're back in 60 seconds right here on 103.3 The Range.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
You're tuned into Cody High School Basketball, live on 103.3 The Range.
Kiel Sanitation halftime report here in Cody, where the Bronx lead 29-21 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Let's take a quick look. We're going to do a unique interview here with head coach Chris Wagner, and we'll take a look at some individual numbers just real quick. The Bronx are led by Maddox Ball and Grady McCarty, each with 10 points in the contest. Coach, hopefully you can hear me. You got me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You got me? Yep, I got you, Coach. Just real quick here. Holy moly, the band is loud on a Friday night. I mean, it's a good night when you can shoot 13 threes from the field and get a bunch of them in the first quarter.
I think that's the most I've ever had, since I've been here. It's one of those, even connect that with the Lander game. It seems like we can't miss. I mean, the girls are doing a great job of playing inside out. It's not like we're just cranking up stuff. It's all out of the flow of what the defense is giving us. Man, girls are knocking down shots.
And some of them are even wide open. Some of them have been great assists. I thought Radokovic had a couple of great assists for Hayes and Simone there. I mean, it's not being selfish. I mean, I thought there was a lot of unselfish basketball tonight for your team.
Grace hitting 7 threes and 30-something points. She had some amazing looks to, some diagonal lob passes to Soph. She hit a few other people on some dishes. All of them, yeah. I mean, it is unselfish basketball. If they don't have the clear shot, they move it to the next. They're doing such a great job of just absorbing everything we're doing. They kind of packed in the zone still. They didn't really, they kind of left them out there. And as I've been saying, like Sophia and Evelyn and Callie did such a good job on the inside. When they caught, they had 3 people on them, so they just, all right, we'll just move it out to the open shooters, and they were hitting.
In a zone like that, it does set up a lot of opportunities like that. How did you think your team, besides the shooting, of course, but overall, from passing to, the inside looks, how did you think your team did against that zone tonight?
Yeah, like going back to the interview you had with Maddie, execution was kind of the big thing, and they did it. We talked about getting the ball to the baseline, getting to the middle, and from there, they kind of just moved it out, and wherever the defense left open, we had players filling that, and it was... Yeah, the chemistry was great tonight. It was fun to watch.
I know, maybe if there's one ticky-tack thing that you guys have had this season, free throws have kind of been a little bit low tonight. Only 10 attempts.
8 of 10, I think.
8 of 10. Yeah. You got to be happy about the free throws and starting to make those a little bit more
That's
often.
One I haven't really talked to them about, but I've been watching it and kind of just, we may not get to, a 70% for the season, but moving here forward, if we can kind of approach that number, that's going to be really important in some of the games we have ahead.
Perfect, Coach. I'm going to let you go. I know we got the second half about to start, so we'll talk to you next week.
Got a good one here, too. Go Bronx.
County. So, again, head coach Chris Wagner, big appreciation to him for taking some time. He literally was standing on the other side of the rail for this one. Third quarter action about to get underway. We do have ourselves a pretty good one here at the Schweitzer Gymnasium on the campus of Cody High School. And this is a pretty good one. Again, Cody is up 29-21. Second half is underway here. And it's Grady McCartan. Same starting 5 for the Bronx. McCartan will start with a bank off the glass floater. And we'll get it to go. And I'm going to make sure my stat sheets are up to date as well. McCartan did lead the way with Maddox Ball with 10 points. And almost turned it over there was Worland. They do have it first chance. Steal off the glass. Can't get that one to go. Spalmer with the rebound. And Cody will keep their 10-point advantage. McCartan swing it over to Hazel. Hazel's at the top. And we'll talk more about the Unita County matchups that Cody is going to be making the long trip over. I believe, 6 hours is the road trip, and you got to go over South Pass to get there. McCartan, wearing that number 14, will fire 3. Can't get it to go in this one. At least for that shot, I should be correcting myself. Deal after the pass from Gabriello. Gabriello was looking to get open, but Cody was there to stop it. But Decker says, let me fire one up, but Max Ball will get the rebound. Ball to Hazel quickly over the midcourt stripe. He'll go left side to Spomer on the left corner. Decker match up with him defensively. Backs up is Spomer. Spomer kick out to Ball. Ball thought about a 3, but he'll keep it. Drive in left. Kick out to Hine. Hine, no points yet in the contest, but that's been his thing this season, is kind of playing his role, making sure he's looking for the wide open shots, and that's going to be a turnover for Cody. You heard that conversation with Grady McCartan. He was in the exact similar spot where he was a starter his sophomore season. And he just said he had to do his part, As McCartan will poke it away. I don't know if that was exactly close. As I speak about High, he'll put up a shot, can't get that one to go. It's off the mark. And a couple of chances for Cody and no points. Quickly over, it's Martinez, whistle, charge call! As Jackson Hazel will take the charge and a foul on the Warriors for Martinez. So we'll see. I mean, again, we'll probably see Haring maybe get in the scorer's book, but again, he's, like McCartan said, just kind of doing his thing, and everybody's got to have their own part tonight. Right now, Hazel with only 4 points, but he's made an impact in other ways with steals and especially just taking that charge a moment ago. Ball goes to the left side. Now he'll make his way from left to right in the paint. He'll spin, goes to the left off the glass and good. And Max Ball with 12. Gabriello over the Bronc logo at the midcourt. They'll go inside for Decker. Has a wide open shot on the left side and gets it to go as Mason Decker has 4 timeout taken by Worland. It's a quick 30. Both coaches did not use a timeout as head coach Chris Wagner using some acrobatic skills to get over what he needed to do. He did not have that shot. But again, timeout taken by Worland as I'm getting off task here as well. So the Worland down to 4. Cody has all 5. 10-point lead for Worland and Cody. It's 33-23. So our scoreboard now catches up. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, the way banking should be. Also, let's give a big thanks to some of our honor sponsors on the broadcast. It also features our sponsors like Canyon Therapy for all your physical and occupational needs. Make sure you go to Canyon Therapy as it is the place to be. Also, give a big thanks to White Out. Buckle up every trip, every time. Seatbelts do save lives. 5:08 left to play, third quarter here at Schweitzer Gymnasium. Let's go. He does get it after the timeout. Hazel's going to let the ball roll just a couple of times and then picks it up at the top. Hazel swing it over to Hine. Left side, give it off now to Spomer. He'll drive in aggressively. Tries to fight for the basketball, put up a shot and get the foul called. As Worland was looking for a jump ball and don't get the call. Wow. That really could have gone either way, but I thought that was going to be a jump ball for a few seconds there. They're going to get the foul to Martinez. Martinez will pick up his second foul of the quarter. They're going to say the foul, though, was on the ground. So that'll be the only thing. It wasn't on the shot. This Spomer was trying to put up a shot. Hazel to trigger it in. Looks, continues to look. Now he'll fire it. Look for McCartan. It's going to be taken away by Worland. Decker over now to Williams. It's back now to Decker. He drives in left. Here's a shot from the paint as it goes to the right side. Worland just 9 of 25. I have them officially. Cody 12 of 28. Hine looks. He'll fire a mid-range jumper. That's going to be left short. And it goes right back to the Warriors. Again, Cody is taking quick trips down the court, and then they're having to play long possessions defensively. So far, it hasn't been... They have done well, is what I'm trying to say. It's not been working for the Warriors as they're down by 10, 33-23 with 4:07 left to play. And as soon as I say something, it's a steal from Spomer to Hazel. Hazel was looking, gives it off to Ball. Right side layup is good after almost turning that one over. And Hazel has it. 2 Ball for the score. 35-23 now. 12-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the contest for Cody. Worland has had a 2-point advantage in this one. 4 lead changes and 2 ties so far. Hasn't changed in a while as that's a layup by Gabriello. Gabriello with 4 in the contest. Back to a 10-point lead for the Bronx. 3:21 left to play. McCartan now in that 14 number jersey. Gives it off to Hine, who pump fakes the 3. He goes in. He'll pump fake the 2, and then he'll put it up and in. And I said something. I'll be surprised if Hine got on the scorer's book, and he did. And he gets it for 2, 37-25. Gabriello will give it off now to Butte. There's a swing over to Williams at the top. It's Decker left side, back to Gabriello. Thought about a 3, goes in the paint, looks to give it off to Thiel for 2. It's a score. Nice job by Gabriello to give it off. Probably had a shot there, but elected it to do Probably the better thing. It would have been a tough shot on what he had, so he gave it up. So it's a 10-point lead back to the Bronx, and McCartan a little too much on the pass there, and will turn it over for the 5th time unofficially tonight. 2:33 left to play, 37-27 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Appreciate you tuning in, however you may be tuning in on KBEN Cali Cody. Third quarter action here. If you're just tuning in, Cody was up 29-21 to end the first half. Now have a 10-point advantage. There's a 3 there from Williams. Gets it to go. Now cut the lead down to 7. Hazel now at the top. Gives it off to Trent Bauer, who's in. It's Hine now on the right corner. Hine. Go off to Bauer at the top. Swing to Hazel. Hazel now left side. Looks to drive in on the baseline. Stops. Puts up the shot. Gets it to go. He was, I think, a little bit behind the basket. And he gets it to go in. Nice job by Hazel with his patience. Out of bounds. Turnover for Worland. McCartan, who checked out, goes right back in. Spomer's coming back in. Hazel checks out. Parker Hine will check out as well. Gabriello will trigger it in. Inbound will go to Cannon, who is in back for the first time. Student section getting rowdy as well. Denise will lose it as it goes off the foot of Gabriello, and a turnover for the Warriors. So Pryor, McCartan, Ball, Bauer, and Spomer are the 5 for the Bronx right now. Worland sees Denise, Gabriello, Butte, Williams, and Cannon in. McCartan drives in for 2. It's good. McCartan with the buckets. And now he has 14 in the contest. Here's a 3. Get it for Gabriello. And Worland's knocked a couple of them in this second half with 1:02 left to play. Back down to an 8-point lead. Spomer with the give to Bauer at the top. Cannon matched up with him defensively. Back now to Pryor. Pryor's at the top. He'll drive in. Looks. Butte pokes it out. Pryor came up with it, and Cody will save the possession with a timeout. Nice job by Pryor to hustle there to get the basketball after he lost it. It is a quick 30-second timeout. Give a big thanks to some of our sponsors as well. Let's give a big thanks to State Farm agent Jen Tallich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Haskell's Furniture in Flooring. Also, Wydot Breadboard Sub Shop as well. Big thanks to all of them who make this broadcast possible. Big thanks to them. Let's make sure we get everybody included here. Also, big thanks to Keel Sanitation, Woodward Tractor, Canyon Therapy, Cody Ace Hardware, your pregame show, your local home lawn and gardening care store, Park County Glass as well. Big thanks to them for making this all possible. I appreciate you tuning in, however you may be tuning into this broadcast. If you're live on the video stream or if you're live on the radio, online at myheartmountainradio.com. Also, KBEN 103.3 FM. Timeout taken by the Bronx. They're down to 4. He has the basketball after Pryor saved the possession. McCartan right side has a lane, puts up the shot, count the buckets. McCartan gets fired up there. McCartan with 6 in the quarter. It's Coach McCartan and Coach Aaron Abel are juggling it up a little bit. I'm not sure what the conversation is about. Denise picks up the foul. McCartan misses the 3-point opportunity for the Bronx, and Worland gets it back. Going up by 10. It's Gabriello with the awkward shot attempt. Couldn't get it to go. McCartan now on the right side lane. He'll take it. Shots off the mark, and Pryor will pick up the foul, and I think it was Butte gets poked in the eye. I think you're going to get Pryor with the foul. That will be the case. A scoring quarter at the moment. with 20 seconds left to go. 10-point lead. Gabriello has it. Slow walk for him. Fisher looks, poked away by Ball. Williams saves it though. Gannon, back to Williams, 5 seconds to go. Williams looks, it's Gabriello, 2 seconds, 1. They don't get another shot off. That's one they do get a shot, but it was late. So Worland had 2 chances to get a score in the last second, and they don't come up with any points. And it's a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Cody 43, Worland 33. Fourth quarter is next right here on 103.3 FM and also online at myheartmountainradio.com. We're back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
Distance. Back to Ball in the Bronx. Ball is in the paint. Shot is deflected by Williams. And we're going to get maybe some feedback from the fans from Worland. Williams picks up the foul. And Ball will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Maddox with 14 on the game, make it 15 now. He's just the second Bronc to go to the line tonight. McCartan was the only one from the start. Ball with 15 now, looking to make it 16. Make it 16 for Ball tonight. 47-35 with 7:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gabriello with Spomer and Hazel defensively trying to get him to pick up his dribble, and Gabriello does the work himself and gets the layup to go. Back to a 10-point game, 47-37. McCartan over the midcourt stripe, looks to go all the way. That's a charge call as McCartan picks it up, and I'm not sure if McCartan likes that call, but kind of a similar thing that Worland got called for in the third quarter. They're going to give it to McCartan in the fourth quarter. So McCartan picks up his second. Teams first, so both teams with 3 fouls left to give. Worland will bring it up in their road blacks against the boys in blue. 47-37. Gabriello waits for the offense to get going here. Picks up his dribble. Give it off now to Fisher. Martinez. As McCartan gets the steal, intended for Gabriello. McCartan's going to try to go all the way for the reverse. He'll get called for the foul. And some free throws coming up for McCartan. Butte's going to pick up the third personal, the team's second. And Worland's going to have to start being careful because fouls able to give are going to start dwindling. They have only 2 left to give. McCartan's first is good. He has 19. We got one more free throw here. Decker is out. Williams back in. And McCarty one more time in that number 14 jersey. Normally wears number 5, but had he have it changed, I believe it's just because maybe some blood on the jersey. That would be the only reason why you would have to change. Joshua Sowers gets set to check in on the next whistle. Williams going to drive in on the right side and will lay it up and in. Williams with 8. It's back to a 10-point game. 6:08 to play. Bulgarian, long pass to Hine. There's the starting 5 are out there for the Bronx. Here's a shot, and they're going to call another offensive foul on Cody. 6 minutes left to play, and Max will pick up his first personal. Be the team's second, so both teams now with 2 timeouts left to give with 5:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gabriello, mid-range jumper's good. No timeouts taken by either coach yet. They both have 4. Gabriello with the score. The lead is now down to 8. Hine saves the long high pass. He had some height on that jump. And Parker Hine will take it himself to the bucket. He's got 4. And a good score there for Cody. 51-41. 5:27 left to play. Next Warrior possession. Gabriello. Hazel with him defensively. Here's a 3 from Williams, and he just cannot miss. Williams with a big 11 points tonight. And Cody's going to slow it down with 5:10 to play. 51-44. McCartan back with it. He'll give it off to Sowers on the right corner. Pass inside, wide open was Maddox Ball, and count the buckets. Max Ball with the score. The foul is going to be against Worland. That was their last, or one of 2 fouls left to give. And Corbin Butte will pick up his 4th personal. Mason Decker is going to check after the free throw. He does as Max Ball converts on the 3-point play. Butte's going to check out with 4 personal fouls. Maddox Ball with 19 points tonight. Gabriello waits to pick it up. The clock starts again. We're under 5 to play with 4:52 left to play. Decker, kick out Gabriello. McCartan with him defensively. Here's a drive by Williams. Another floater, and again, Cody's going to have to figure something out with him as he has not missed a shot in this fourth quarter. Timeout taken by Worland. It's a quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 4:42 left to play. Cody 54, Worland 46. Give a big thanks to some of our sponsors that make this all possible. Allstate, Gail Mitchell. Allstate, you're in good hands. Park County Glass, State Farm agent Jen Talmadge, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. So, Coach Aaron Abel takes his second of 5 timeouts. Worland's down to 3. Right now, it's Williams' game to get Worland back into it. It's only an 8-point game, but Williams has scored 6 of the 13 points for the Warriors. 7 of the 13 points. And he's got a big 13 points he's put on today for Worland. 4:41 left to play after the timeout by the Warriors. Back to Cody after the timeout. Hazel, Euro step, left side layup's no good as Hazel gives it off to Spomer. Kick out McCartan. 3 up. Yep, that's good. That looked good when it left his hands, and it pays off, and Cody gets it back up to 11. Worland's not giving up yet as Gabriello, what a awkward step he takes, but he still scores. And Gabriello starting to get his average there. He's at 13. 57-48, Cody advantage with under 4 to play as we pass the midway point in the fourth. McCartan will direct traffic, now gives it off to Hazel. As Worland goes to man-to-man. Hine Left side outside. He'll give it off to McCartan as he stands near the mid-court stripe. Butte is going to get set to check in with 4 personal fouls. McCartan mid-range. No. Ball trying to get the rebound. Does. Second chance for Cody. Fine to McCartan. Now to Hazel. He backs up. Gabriella matched up with him defensively with 3:25 left to play. Hines at the logo. He'll give it off now to Spomer. Spomer's going to just, he can hold on to this and let the clock run. Well, Gabriella gets Hazel to start dribbling that 5-second count too. So that's what Cody can do. They can really hold on to this if they want. Fine. He'll go right side, drive in, spin, fire it, good. Parker Hine with 6. And a timeout. Taken by Cody. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30. Cody 59, Worland 48. We'll step aside for this 30-second timeout. You're tuned in to Cody High School Basketball live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. We're back in 30 seconds.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
This is Cody Bronx Basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Best quarter of the game so far, and what a good time to have it is. This is still a close contest. Cody 59, Worland 48. Cody took a long time on their last possession to get a score courtesy of Parker Hine, who has 6 in the contest. Cody down to 3 timeouts after the timeout taken by head coach Jay McCartan. So both teams with 3 as well as this Cody band continues to keep the crowd going. 2:57 left to play. It will be Warrior basketball after the timeout. Cody looking to go perfect in the first go-around against these Northwest Quad opponents. Except for level, that's who they lost to. So looking to go 3-0 in their last 3 games in conference play. Gabriello gives it off to Butte, who has 4 fouls. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound, Gabriello. Pryor comes up with it. Pryor quickly to Hine. They'll slow things down as he'll split the defense. Get it past the midcourt stripe. Hine takes it all the way, puts up the shot. It's no good. We'll get a whistle and a foul coming up for the Bronx. You get Max Ball on the personal foul. That'll be his second. That'll be the team's third. So both teams now with 1 foul to give. With 2:23 left to play, Cody can start maybe looking at that clock and take some of it away when they have the basketball back. Or continue to play the good defense, and Cody's going to get the basketball after a foul on Worland. Not sure who they gave this to. It was a quick whistle. It had to have been off the ball. And we're going to wait. And I think Butte just fouled out. They just said Butte picked up his 5th personal. He got 3 in the 4th. And he's fouled out of this game. I have Butte with 5. Not sure what the discussion is about. And that is the case. So they are going to say Butte has 5. He'll foul out of the game with 4 points. Mason Decker will check in. He's got just 1 personal foul. And the Bronx with 2:13 left can start working the clock. Looking to go 3 in a row in conference play, as Hazel will pick up the basketball and travel with it on his drive attempt. Yeah, we'll see Parker Hine back in for Pryor as Hine took a quick rest. Bowers also in for Cody. Denise is in for Worland. And that's all the substitutions up to this point. 2:02 left to play. Cody looking to go to 10-4 on the season. If they get a win, that could have been a kicking violation, but Cody comes up with it. Ball, gets it back. He gives it off to McCarran. He'll be fouled. And we'll get a whistle on Worland. That was the last foul they could give. As Ryan Denise picks up the foul. And it should put McCartan to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Denise picks up his second. And McCartan has done pretty well today. He's been one of two Bronx at the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have him 7 for 8. Making now 8 of 9. His ball was the only other Bronx to shoot free throws, and he's made 3 of them. McCartan's 9 of 10. Make this 10 of 11. 61-48, 140 left to play. As the Cody Bronx looking like they're on their way, as Gabriello can't make the 3. And McCartan comes up with the rebound, and is looking to pass it off to Spolmer, and they're going to get a jump ball, and the arrow will favor Cody. Trevor Bauer going to check in for Trevor Spolmer. So he's just going to check, make sure they kind of waste some clock. And for Worland is Fisher Martinez for Williams. So plenty of time for Worland to get into this one, but if Cody starts running some clock, they're going to pretty much do it here from Schweitzer Gymnasium. Bauer, give it off to Hazel at the Bronx logo. Going to find it, give it off to somebody. They'll give it off now to Bauer, and clock is taking some time. They're near a minute, 70 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hine handoff now to Bauer. Might want to move up just a little bit. There they go. As Cody was near that midcourt stripe for a while. Almost turned it over was Hine. And coming up with it was Ball. Hazel pretty much puts the cap on this one as he lays it up and in. He finishes with 8. And Cody is on their way to 10-4 on the season. And they'll be heading off to Unita County to take on Lyman and Mountain View Friday and Saturday. More conference action as well. Decker for 3, hits the back iron. Teal will put up a shot. That's no good either. Hine with a rebound. And they do have to get it over the midcourt stripe. McCartan will be called for the offensive foul. McCartan has 25 points on the day, and the bench clears for Cody. Griff McCartan, Josh Showers, Wade Bauer, Jesse Hatch, Finn Manley. Going to check in for the final 21 seconds. Worland's going to see Gunnar Mascaro check in. Cooper Cannon going to check in for Worland. Both teams just clearing the benches. And Cody next Friday and Saturday will look to continue their winning streak. A long road trip south to Lyman in Mountain View. He's got it, give it over now to Cannon. Cannon's going to try to give the Warriors one more chance at points. Give it off to Decker. Pass off Thiel, he'll fire a 3, it's good. And Thiel will make the 3, and with 1 second, that's going to do it. From Schweitzer Gymnasium, the Cody Bronx, 2 home games in a row and 2 wins. And that's going to do it. We'll have our Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show coming up next as the Cody Bronx win this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 63-51. We'll step aside for a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have our Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show next. After this 3-minute timeout on 103.3 The Rain, a Hard Mountain Broadcasting station.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Time now for our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com.
After the fourth lead change of the contest, the Bronx would never relinquish their lead as they win their third conference game in a row, 63-51. This is your Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show brought to you by Breadboard Sub Shop, located on the top of Grable Hill in Cody. Take a look at your scoring in the game as the first quarter saw the Cody Bronx outscore the Warriors 18-7. Worland would outscore Cody 14-11 in the second. Third quarter and fourth quarter, Cody Bronx would outscore the Warriors 14-12 in the third, 20-18 in the fourth. And Worland never gave up. They just couldn't get Cody to really relinquish their lead in any way they could. And the Bronx, again, coming up with a big win over Worland, their third in a row as well against the Warriors. Unofficially, I had Cody 23 of 43 from the field. Again, all stats are unofficial in the contest. The Bronx would shoot 5 of 9 from three-point land and 12 of 14 from the charity stripe. So a pretty good free throw day for Cody, if I do say so myself. For the Warriors, I unofficially had them 21 of 41 from the field. They were 6 of 15 from three-point land and 3 of 3 from the line. And again, those 12 free throws are the big factor now. If you take away those 12 free throws for Cody, we are tied at 51 apiece and probably seeing some extra minutes. So the fact that Cody got to the line quite a bit more tonight was a big factor as well in the contest. We do plan to speak with head coach Jay McCartan here on your Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show. We had turnovers to make sure we get head coach Jay McCartan up here for a post-game interview as well. And take a look at the turnovers. Worland unofficially out-turned over Cody 9-6. Again, that might be off quite a bit. 4 lead changes to Cody's 2 ties. We'll step aside for another 2-minute timeout. We'll get some individual numbers first. If Coach McCartan doesn't beat us to those individual numbers, we'll get those either way and have our player of the game presented by State Farm agent Jen Talich, and we'll preview what next week looks like. Again, your final on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Cody 63, Worland 51. We'll step aside for this 2-minute timeout on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. We're back in 2 minutes.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what. Some Phillies.
We continue our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show. Now back to the court with the voice of Cody Sports, Wyatt Barichka.
We continue your Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show. Your final on this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Cody 63 and Worland 51. Coach McCartan did beat us, so we'll get those individual numbers here in just a moment. Coach, you do got me? Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. There we go. We got you now. Well, Coach, you won this game by 12. You made 12 free throws. So if that says anything, how important free throws are in this contest. I mean, you take those 12, it's a tie ball game at the end. So, I mean, how important is free throws in the contest? I know they're worth one, but, I mean, those can be factors later in games like this.
Oh, 100%. And I don't know what we were on the evening free throw-wise, but
12 of 14, Coach.
That's pretty good. And our goal is to be at 70% because that's kind of where we are as a team. So to make 12 out of 14 is really, really good for us, and obviously that is the difference in this game.
And you mentioned, too, in the pregame show, Coach, Worland was not going to back down if things kind of got a little ahead of them. And, I mean, they fought until the end of the game. I mean, it was 38 total points in that fourth quarter, and they just they wouldn't go away. What does that just say about an opponent who just won't stop and will do anything they can to get a win.
Well, that's who they are, and they take on the identity of their coach, and that's kind of how he operates. Is he's going to fight till the end. And I thought early in the game we got a decent lead, and then they fought back, cut it to 2, and then we extended the lead back to 8 or 9, whatever it was. And so I give our guys credit to extend that lead, and then to never relinquish it. Really, they had chances to fold, and I thought we got a couple key turnovers and a couple key rebounds, and then a couple of key baskets at the other end. It was a pretty good game.
You had 2 players near that 20-point mark where you asked for all those 3 guys. You had Grady McCart had another great night with 25, Maddox Ball with 19. I mean, again, just the consistency you see from your guys day in and day out with these games. What does it say? A, I mean, condition-wise, but B, also just knowing what their role is every night.
Well, yeah, and I think that's kind of how it is. I think Jackson's kind of deferred a little bit to those guys. The way that they're shooting the ball, I thought Maddox missed a couple ones early, but as the coach, I'm going to tell you, I thought he got fouled. But it is what it is, and even the couple that he missed early, he kept battling, and ended up with 19. That's pretty good. Grady's been shooting the ball pretty well, and Jackson's kind of delivering the basketball. So it's a full team effort, and he got himself to the rim a couple times, and those are things that he can do really well, and I was pretty pleased with him today.
Yeah, you got to say, this team is, I thought the girls' game saw it too, but unselfish basketball tonight from both the girls and the boys. I mean, there was times where, like I said, in some cases for the girls, they could have been easy buckets, but gave up good, wide open shots. That was kind of the same with Hazel. I thought you were mentioning Hazel just giving it up. I mean, just knowing who the hot hands are tonight, and that's got to say something a lot too. Well,
yeah, that's maturity. I was impressed with Jackson and Grady and how they handled their pressure late in the game. I think AB ended up with 9 turnovers. 3 of those were charges. So if that's truly the case, that's a pretty good night. We want to keep it at 12 or under. 9's pretty good, and I'd say out of the 3 charges, I can handle some of those because it's us attacking, and I like that.
Yeah, Coach, and I know Hazel took one as well. I think Swover may have took one as well.
Grady took one, and Jackson took one. So, they had 2. Trevor tried to take one. I thought he got it, but they didn't get to call it. Sometimes that's the way it goes.
Sometimes it goes one way, sometimes.
That's right. It's a judgment call.
Goes the other way. Coach, another, impressive win, and you guys are just continuing, winning these games. How do you just make sure your team just continues to stay focused? Because I know you guys are going down to Lyman and Mountain View next week, and those are, you can take what the record is, but those 2 teams are kind of like Worland. They're not going to give up until the final whistle.
And that's what we got to have, and those are the games we want to be in. We want to make sure that we're elevating our game as we continue down the season, continue down this path, and I think our guys are doing a really good job the last 2 weeks. We've really shown some good growth and some momentum. I love our intensity and aggressiveness, so we're improving, and that's where we want to be, and we want to be playing our best basketball in the next 4 weeks from now.
Yeah, I was to say, season's winding down, Coach. It's quick before you know it. It's already February. I thought January 1st was 2 days ago. So, Coach, anything I left out? Is anything you want to add before we sit into the break?
No, again, a team effort. I sure enjoyed the guys. Like Nat came in, hit a big shot again. That was huge. Josh came in and gave us some good minutes, and Trent came in and did some good things. So, I like our rotation. The guys are getting some time, giving those starters some breathers, and then, obviously I want to thank you and thank the fans for coming out and supporting our kids. They do a great job, and I think our kids enjoy having them in the stands, cheering them on.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time. We'll talk to you next week before you guys head down to Unita County.
All right, thanks, Wyatt.
And Coach Jay McCart will take another 2-minute timeout. We'll step aside and wrap this one up. This is Cody High School Basketball, 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule.
Selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
Stream today's game, past games, and listen to future Cody Athletics on the radio and catch live video coverage at myheartmountainradio.com.
Back here on 103.3, The Range, KBE in Cali, Cody, as the Cody Bronx take this one 63-51. Like I mentioned, the head coach Jay McCartan, those 12 free throws, or I mean, you take those away and it's a tie ball game at 51 apiece. Take a look at some final numbers individually here as the Worland Warriors were led by Brian Gabriello. He would finish with 13 points on the night. Brody Thiel would get 12. You have Mason Decker with 6, Corbin Butte with 4, Fisher Martinez with 3, and Williams would finish with 13 on the night as well. So 3 Worland Warriors in double-digit figures. Cody Bronx, though, get 2 in double figures, led by Grady McCartan with 25 points. Max Ball would finish with 19. Talked about with head coach Jay McCartan about a couple of those big shots that Max Ball had late in the contest. You had Nathaniel Pryor with 3, Jackson Hazel with 8, Trevor Spomer with 2, and Parker Hine would finish with 6 points in the contest. That is your look at your individual numbers, and now we got two more obligations. One of them is to select our player of the game. It's presented by State Farm agent Jen Telich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And I kind of think I've alluded this in the interview with head coach Jay McCartan, but I thought Jackson Hazel, his unselfish play tonight was really, really key, and he let Max Ball and Grady McCartan really do all the work as far as scoring-wise. He drove into the bucket a few times, but the unselfish play of giving up some of those and letting Max Ball and Grady McCartan get a couple of shots in and a couple more shots, it did definitely pay off in the long run. I know Hazel took a charge as well, so, I mean, all around, I thought Jackson Hazel did a pretty good job tonight. That was your State Farm Agent Player of the Game presented by State Farm Agent Jen Telich. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Now let's take a quick look at what's coming up next week for Cody High School Basketball, and that features a long road trip down to Unita County, where they'll take on the Lyman Eagles and the Mountain View Buffaloes. And I believe some of these times might be a little bit off. I know Lyman is on Friday at 5:30 for the girls, and it is a 7 o'clock tip-off for the boys. And then on Saturday, it's Mountain View. So Lyman first, Mountain View on Saturday. They say it's 11:30 for the girls to start, and then 1 p.m. for the boys. We'll make sure those are right times, and we'll give you those updates on our Facebook page as soon as we know the official times. But definitely 5:30 and 7 o'clock are Friday, Mountain View on Saturday. Give a big thanks to McKenna back in the studio, who made all the things possible on the airwaves tonight, and for the entire Heart Mountain Broadcasting crew, I'm Wyatt Barichka. This has been a presentation of Cody High School Basketball, 103.3 The Ranger final. In this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, the Cody Bronx 63, Worland 51. We're going to send it back to the music here in just a moment. We'll see you guys next Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. God bless. Talk to you on Monday.
The preceding has been a presentation of Cody High School Athletics and 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. Now back to Wyoming's genuine country.